Stream going. Stream starting up. Live stream. Boing.
All right, so I need an H file.
Deafened myself on that. Let me just make sure this shit is up. Alright, hello. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo do 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 do. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Let's see if I can change the title. Oops. Nope. Trying to change the stream title. Okay, how do I change the stream? Stream info. Okay, that should be fine. Ooh, I've got 9 viewers currently. Interessante. Currently, we are in the raid formation process. The leader is forming the raid. I have 0 watchers on Kick. Let's change that. If you are watching on YouTube, please consider watching on Kick. Let me pull up the chat. Link to my Kick is in chat right now. I have 9 viewers at the moment on YouTube. Maybe we can get some going on Kick. If you watch on Kick, there are absolutely no advertisements. Anyone in chat right now or watching, please say hi in chat. Say what's up. I will respond to any and all questions, chat, anything. There's nothing going on right now, so I have nothing to worry about. I can just respond and talk. Our resto Drew looking kind of rough too. Do I have anybody that needs shotguns? Ow. I'll be right back. I need a pee. 2 seconds. Didn't we raid with that guy a while ago, Tanky? Alright. You guys are
Who
able to
healed
hear the
with
desktop
Locksuck?
audio.
Because he was in another raid with us. How was he? What's his report card?
Let's start recording.
He healed
Yo,
with
what's up,
Storm
YouTube?
last night, I think.
I'm not gonna actually
In
record.
that
We're not
10-man
even
we
full
did.
yet. That's
I don't
dumb.
know, maybe I'm high.
Alright,
Right.
stream is going. Let me
His
pull up
gear's
chat on my
getting
phone so
low.
I can actually respond to chat in
Yeah,
a
he
good
wanted
time
to
He
come
did
manner.
fine
yesterday. I told him
whenever.
he was too low for yesterday's run. I'm letting him slide today.
Ow. Just snapped
in
my neck.
favor of not having to bring people that have
It's
not
always
seen our
nice getting
tactics
ads on
before
your
and
own YouTube
potentially
video,
having
own YouTube
ice cream
stream.
situations again.
Like, fuck off with these ads. Loser. Calling myself a loser. That's crazy. Alright. Absolutely nobody said anything in chat. Cool. Feels good.
I have another
Probably a whole bunch
mage.
of
Go
bots
5
watching my
mages
stream.
and another mage.
Another one.
So do we want a
Another
mage or a
one.
mage? I'm gonna wait like 5
Another
Problem
one.
seconds
is,
in case someone else
I-
messages. Huh?
more mages just means more people not doing.
Yeah, mages are notorious for not doing
Yes.
tactics. And especially these fucking war meme pugs, they're like, fuck you, I'm never gonna see you again. I'm not gonna do any of your tactics.
Mo mages, mo problems.
No, debit card here. And then I'll just replace you with a warming warrior who also does no tactics, like no thunders. It doesn't switch to any ads.
It doesn't help.
Well, well, well.
Alright. Oh, Bloodlines Mage. Let's bring that one.
Well, fuck. You want my mage? I could do tactics. Well, then I gotta replace the warrior that's not gonna do no tactics.
Do we know Ferks?
You don't say.
Bloodlines people.
I bet you there are warriors out there that will never, ever, ever consider holding their whirlwind
Do we
for
vouch for
3 or
him,
4
or is
seconds
that
just so they can hit the
how
spikes when
dare
they
you
come up.
invite this person?
The fuck is
Alright.
that?
Well, he's very well geared. He's got both heroic trinkets. Is that...
I'm gonna lower
Oh,
that
he
guy's
needs one
volume.
more heroic mark.
Do not want to get demonetized.
Bundle. Alright. He's good. Make sure we didn't lose any of the pugs. McPendalo, I appreciate the serenade, but if you could push to talk.
What the? I just one-shot that mob.
Okay, so am I back to flex healing?
We'll see how
No.
Marrowgar goes. Let's 5 heal that.
Okay.
And if I'm satisfied that all the unknown agents in my group tonight are not mentally deficient, then you can 4 heal. Because I am prepared to go just full 8-12 easy raid over struggle bus. Be here for 3 hours.
You just talk as if you were doing an announcement.
Like a flight attendant?
Yeah, yeah.
I am
Man,
so
I
Eight
was
or
told
12,
this gonna be an
45,
LOD run.
Struggle bus, easy raid.
I realized I hadn't smoked or anything all fucking day.
Same.
And so I got incredibly high right before the raid, so you're welcome.
Exits are here, here, and here. Before the raid, I'm sitting here puffing away on my little THC vape thing.
Interesting. You'd frame that like you're doing us a favor.
I'm not gonna struggle bus, so this is gonna be like we did before. It's gonna be 8 out of 12. I will do 1 heroic attempt and 1 heroic attempt only on Lady, PP, and Cindy. If we get it, amazing. If not, we're moving on. I'm not wasting time tonight. So if you want heroic loots
Oh,
and
fuck.
fucking heroic marks, you'll listen to me. Please and thank you. All right. Real quick.
Give him
How many do I
200
have
gold.
in Discord? 23.
What's the attack power difference with the strength food versus the attack power food? I'm like, I know fish is probably better, but or not worse, but 56 to 85. That is 29 more attack power. 85 to 83. So 79.85. 81.83 minus 79.85
Not meaning to do that in raid morning. Jesus fucking Christ.
plus 29.
Okay.
That's
Let me screenshot.
227 attack power just from consumables. Now, 227, 8183 divided by 227. Wait, no. That is 3% of my damage. That's crazy. It's actually a lot. Well, that's 3%. Yeah, 3% of the total damage,
Why does it still do
which
it?
is higher than.
Oh, because I'm retarded. Oh my god.
Please
I
don't
might
use
not
that
be.
word.
I might not be in a state to to lead this effectively.
Fishes by the flare. Let's just look for the big dancing Taran.
Post your reply in the raid chat because I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm not screenshotting all these whispers, and I have an add-on that filters them out, so it's not gonna be in the screenshot. All right, Fire Doom is arcane. Chica is trolling me. So just Freedom Arcane. Okay. Oh shit, did I bring flasks for myself? I did. Okay.
Okay.
Is someone sitting on the fish? Am I blind?
It disappeared.
Oh, it
It just
disappeared.
disappeared.
Okay.
Everyone is well fed.
Oh, well, that's loaded. Okay. I guess tricks and MDs to the DK. Yeah.
We need bites and wisdoms.
Do your pally buffs, please.
There you go. They're going out.
Bingo. Are you main tanking? I have you marked as main tank. I'm just verifying. Okay. Tricks and MDs to the DK. We have one mage AFK.
He just wants to join desk.
Oh,
I've got so much inscription crap on my other account that I'm farming on right now.
all right. Last ready check. Let's make sure the mage is fine. Yep, he's back. Fingo, can you do pull timers? Just whenever you're ready, you can do the
Just
pull
hang on.
timer. Oh shit,
Yeah.
Master Booter, thank you. The DK is. It's on heroic. Everyone kills the spikes. Don't stand in flames of death. Don't pop the shaman spell. Save it for the next boss because we'll do one try on heroic. All right, kill the spikes fast.
Oh, my
Damn.
fucking whirlwind didn't get off. Yep, I'm trash.
Good job.
I got fucked. I'm gonna start spamming cleave. Get the whirlwind.
Kill 'em fast.
Okay, I got it. I got big AoE damage there. Solid. Unfortunately, my first whirlwind didn't go off before the spikes died. They kill him so fucking quick.
All right, stay stacked up so the spikes are all together. All right, kill him fast. One's a healer. If you're not getting healed, don't stand too close to the boss. Back up.
I'll
Back up.
save
We're gonna get
whirlwind for the
spikes.
spikes. Come on, there's 4 seconds. Fuck.
Kill him fast. All right, get behind. Don't get cleaved.
You healed.
2 healers. Good.
No, 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 my deeps!
One's a
My
hunter.
damages! Fuck,
Range
fuck!
health out.
Piece of shit. My damages.
It's alright, Chica, I'll save you.
I just
Thank
got
you.
fucked.
The only one who cares. Ew.
Ew. And no shard. Top 2 highest rollers.
Yay, it's not a waste.
That's good. Anyone want it for off spec? Tank pants. Oh, who's my DE tonight?
I can be.
You're on the disco.
Yep.
Quest.
Ignore. We're gonna do one try heroic. Well, I guess you can pick it up, but it'll fail because we're gonna try one heroic. So if we get it heroic, we're not gonna do Darnovan.
I mean, I'll hold this. It doesn't even matter if it goes to GP.
Yeah. One try. If we don't get it, then we have 2 boomies, which always increases our odds. It's better
May
some
the
booze
odds be
on
ever
mind
in your
rolls.
favor.
What kills us is the melee not moving out for the spirits and all the melee dying.
I will stack on the spirits just for you.
Me. Did Chica get her pants?
Can you guys
Mhm.
let tanks pull?
I think I'm
please?
the only one pantless.
Oh my.
I mean, my hunter also needs tank, but I never play that hunter anymore.
Jesus, my sound is like so high.
Bro, my left arm, the fucking
Did
thing
someone
is
tell
bugging
it?
me.
Thanks.
Oh, no one died on that. Nice. All right. So we're gonna do groups 1 and 3 on the left side for ads, 2 and 4 on the right. Yeah, 1 and 3 on the left, 2 and 4 on the right. You guys kill your ads, and kill them really fast. We have we have slamming. The DK will death grip the one in the middle over to the group. So make sure you kill them fast so that everyone can move back to boss. And I do mean everyone mages. I expect you to switch to the cultist and kill them fast. For the mind controls, boomies, make sure that you're CCing huge 2 rage draft. We're gonna 5 heal, so please help out with
Is
the
this water cup even? No, it's not even fast enough.
cycloning. Melee, make sure that you watch your AoE, that you're not killing your friends in melee. You can, you know, single target for 5 seconds.
Take off your druid buff.
Oh yeah, remove your druid buff because the cyclone will resist. Make sure you don't hit spirits.
Chugging
If
water.
you hit too many spirits,
Yeah, it
we'll loot
tastes
ban you.
dusty.
Although this
I
this
poured
boss
that
has
water
shitty
last
loot,
night.
So, all right, one try
Probably not
only.
smart
If
to
we don't
drink
get it, I'm just gonna
water
switch it
from
to
a
normal.
night ago.
Everyone's ready?
I'm gonna
Do a pull
hold
tail.
on.
Need to make my map.
I'm beating my cup. Yeah. Am I might have pulled that like an idiot. I don't know.
And then as soon as the mana shield breaks, if we could have the shaman spell. Kill your ads. Good, they died really fast. All right, focus boss, get damage in.
CC coming.
Get ready to CC. Don't kill the mind control. Watch your AoE and melee. Good, Roxy. Do you have Onk?
Yes. Oh, I got wrathed. Oh, Jesus. That hit me so hard.
The boomy that wrathed him should probably give him innervate. Switch to ads.
Left
We have
side
an
isn't
empowered
dying fast
adherent.
enough this
Good.
time.
Kill him fast. All right,
All
we
dead.
want to push before the next ads. We should be fine. Get ready with your tricks and MDs. We're gonna go to the DK first. As soon as they're off cooldown, then do. Get your CCs, guys. Come on. Then do the pally tank.
Bro, we need to move this shit out of the death and decay.
All right, watch for spirits. If you're the target, run away. We don't need your DPS. Does massive AoE damage to everyone around you.
Bro, them
Your
frostbolts
spirits.
sucking.
Make sure you're not being targeted. All right, CC quick. Oh, it's on the off tank. We get a salve on Fire Doom. Nympho. Oh, we already went out. Okay. Watch spirits. We got ads. Can you onk Waxa? Oh shit. DSAC.
I got full stone.
Vogel, can you get rage draft up?
I use full stone.
That weak
Okay.
R is annoying as shit.
Watch spirits. Don't lose focus now. We can still get it. It's not a DPS fight. Get a CC on slamming. Don't kill him. Good way, booming run. Yep.
Like, it doesn't even play right.
Don't take any
I
unnecessary
did
damage.
not have the spirit on me.
Almost there. Watch for spirits. Get the ads.
I died to death and
Pick up these
decay.
ads off tank. Whoever's not tanking needs to pick up these ads.
The
They're killing
ads
the
were being
healers.
tanked inside the
Yeah, these fanatics killed multiple healers.
So the ads were being tanked inside the death and decay, which led to me
Alright,
just
well, that killed all
dying.
All
of
healers
them.
dead.
I was not about to leave the boss and the ads without DPSing them, and I was just hoping that the healers would be able to heal me. I was also hoping that I'd be able to stay on the boss and the boss would get moved out of the death and decay, but the tank
Well,
was just happy
we'll
to
just
tank
go
in the death
normal.
and decay, so that sucked. Healing is probably a little low. Yep.
Release and run back quickly.
Healing was really low, to be honest. 2k heals, 3k heals. You got a Disc Breeze doing like 7.3, but the healing, this is 30% buff too, with everyone having 30% more health, so the healing was very, very low for a group taking that much damage. No, they're gonna go normal after that. That was the
So the way
only
that it
shot.
should be tanked is you should go to where the ads come out so that the off tank can taunt the ads off the healers. And then as soon as you have those under control, you start making your way across as the spirits come out so that the melee who refuse to use their eyeballs have to move because they're chasing the boss. And you go to the other side where the new ads are going to come out, and then you pick those up and you just go back and forth across the platform. Yeah, and moving the boss out of the bad damage. So it's fine. We have lots of DPS. You can take the quest now. We'll do Donovan.
Did we fail deprogramming? No,
New
Darnovan
blue
never
for big.
spawned. Oh, please. What are we looking at? We are at 16 viewers currently. Solid, solid. 0 viewers on Kick. Not really solid. Nobody's not. Bro, I'm not even watching myself on Kick. That's
Everyone's
how
here.
bad I am
Hold
on
up.
Kick. Shit. It feels bad, man. Yo, anybody from the YouTube stream, even one person would make me
Any
feel
of
much
the
better
melee want to
about
suck it
streaming
out
on
with
Kick
the
right now. Even
Donovan
one guy,
Storm?
please,
Do
you
want to play
can
with
be
Donovan?
him. Like, you
Sure.
can be him, bro. You can be the one viewer that I get on Kick.
Oh, I need. All right, ready? Check pull.
Damn it. Is this on
Still
normal?
kill your ads quickly. They'll die a lot
Bruh.
faster on normal.
You think if I just sit on a boss and auto attack, they'll know that I'm AFK?
Okay, ads are out. Everyone switch.
Like, look at that. Like, do I even need to
Clear it in
switch?
the back. It's physical damage. Good.
Alright, where is that damn, like, global spam thing?
Oh no,
Little
don't kill them. That's
macro.
our off tank. Or that's our tank.
Do we
Yeah,
want to
stop
wait
on
for
boss.
Donovan?
Yeah, I forgot. Stop on boss. Pull your pets off too, please. Hopefully he comes out on this batch. Oh, he's out. He's on. All right, kill him quick, and we'll push boss.
Empowered on the left.
That's physical damage.
He dead.
You can bloodlust if you want. Still try not to get hit.
Alright, let me see. Kick bad moral platform. Sorry, bro. I'll respect the grind. What's wrong with Kick? I mean, as far as I know, Kick just gives creators 95% of the profits and
Super
revenues,
Max.
so
You guys can taunt
guess
on this one.
it
You're
doesn't
Yeah, you
make
can
sense that it's a
taunt.
bad
It's
moral
not
platform.
heroic.
Unless there's some shit that I don't know about.
Oh, we don't get EP for normal bosses. H-Pal hands. Tank helmet.
Hey, what WoW is this? Is this private
It's trying to
WoW?
let me. It wants me to GP everyone's gems.
This is Ice Crown server. You can Google it.
Anyone want the tank helmet for off spec?
I also play on Mancrick, which I don't know the name of the new server, but Mancrick got moved over, so I play on the Ice Crown server, and then I also play on the new Mancrick server, and we have level 80 tunes on the Mancrick server. It's like Galadriel or some Galaneas or some bullshit. I don't know. I am a fucking idiot. I should have waited for the DPS. And I'm over here just dragging mobs. I got one viewer on Kick. Let's go. Be moving on up in the world. Ah, canceled my fucking. That sucked. canceled my mount, so I had to walk all that distance.
Already switched it. Just need food. Buff up real quick. We had a couple deaths. Let's start. Okay. I started it. I'll be right back.
Left cannon is AFK.
Mm.
Oh no. Vogel, can you res him?
Where is he?
Oh, did he fall?
Yeah, I think so.
Rip.
Yeah, bugs like that. That happened
Oh
to me a couple
no.
weeks ago.
Alright, resto shamans.
If you don't res him, you're not a real friend. Just saying.
Hold on.
Jump out. Jump down there, Vogel.
Oh yeah, yes, I'm going.
Go
You can
get it, go get
actually
it.
see his body all the way down there.
There I go.
You can?
Yeah, if you look in between the two ships.
Cut my life into pieces.
I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
This is my last
Oh.
resort. I've got 2 viewers,
If they
baby.
didn't, try
Let's
to
get
get
it.
him. Still fall down there. I mean, now's the perfect time. I'm coming. Oh shit! I actually did fall.
Well, now
Yeah,
he's
you
gonna.
did.
His body's teleported now, so.
I don't think his will be
His
though.
isn't. No, no.
Pretty sure we just lost him. Yep.
F's in chat.
Hey, Tanky.
Rip.
I thought you were just singing a song. I didn't know you were about that life.
Oh, rip this
Fuck.
loot.
Gross.
Anyone want this fabulous head? I got 2 of them. How about the mittens? They're not terrible. Yet weird off that.
I'm missing well fed. Tanky's fucked up.
The food. Oh, did someone only need the Ring of Rapid Ascent? Now they're gone.
Yeah, I almost was gonna say when we pug this many, we're gonna have to start holding loot.
Well, it's not that. It's that it didn't even drop. So why
True,
stay?
true. Yeah, that wouldn't
So I
help
mean,
in
what am
this
I gonna?
case, but
What am I gonna do?
I got an idea. Does anyone know that guy's mom?
Or dad. I mean,
What about who? What? Yeah, and Dad. It's 2026.
You keep sending me after the dads. What the fuck?
no. I was gonna say for myself. I'll be his stepmom. uh, did anyone log late? Oh, Lendo did. Is Lendo still online?
He's back.
Oh, is he back?
We
Oh
never
no.
doubted you, man.
No, never. Not once.
Didn't even cross our minds.
Maybe he was worried about me being a stepmom.
Yeah, he heard that, probably.
He didn't hear it. He felt it. His whole body shuddered.
Ugh. Iron, you good? Alright, let's start it. Range, make sure you spread out. Everyone switch to beast, please. If you don't switch to beast, you do not get any loot from this boss, and I can tell if you made an effort. Done a lot of sour things, sadly.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Should I turn the sound on? I should turn the sound on, shouldn't I? Wait, the sound is on. What the fuck? Is it? This one?
Oh, you know what? I do have a lot of range DPS with me tonight that are unknown to me. That might be a good plan for tonight to plan from Plague too. No boots, no pants. The wand. It's heroic.
Which World of Warcraft is it?
All DPS on ads. Try to say range 12. There's anywhere I can squeeze in. That's too far. Can you scooch? Smush, can you scooch a little so I can just switch in a little bit more? I think I might be able to reach. Yeah. Bloodlust at the start too, please.
I don't know which one it is, but I'll figure it out after this. Where the fuck are the Sunders? Bro is not using Sunders at all. Insane. Fucking moron. Everybody's damage is trash.
All right, get ready to switch to beasts. Not bad. Let's say we get at least 2 marks though.
Who the fuck is Voldanex? 16k damage? Brother. You should be Sundering.
Kill him fast. It's on the ret. Keep him alive.
Where are the Sunders? Dog shit to warriors, you suck big dick. You fucking trash cans. Dog shit warrior.
Alright, this should be the last set. It's on the warrior. Do a D-sack to help the healers out. Crit. Ease.
Get it, Storm.
My
Oh, does he still need?
forearm
It's the belt. Heroic prop mark. Did anyone not switch? Oh, we knew Supermax wasn't gonna.
Brother.
Slamming. Everyone else did awesome.
Rip Irving. Disappointed in you. Goes Waxa. I don't think Waxa is a guilty, right? Nope. Grats, Waxa. This is just a normal conch mark. So I'm gonna go off spec because everyone's pretty geared here. If you need it for main spec though, let me know and I'll do a main spec roll on that type. And normal Vink mark. Oh, sorry, Roxy.
No. I wanted to roll for the prot mark. I was looking
Oh,
at-
you hella late.
Yeah, I know. Analyzing the logs and not thinking about what dropped.
Where the fuck are the
Day
Thunders?
Star Sunders.
People are
is
going to
gold,
the-
man. That is gold.
to plagues, but we're doing Cindy? Or what?
Frost first. I don't know. We might not.
Where
do
did everyone
Frost
go?
first. We
Well,
were playing.
we can clear this
Plague,
trash.
yeah,
walk
plague is
the-
fine. Go plague.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't get lady, so I'm not hopeful we're gonna get fucking Cindy. Are you kidding? I'll do one shot. I'm a little worried about PP too, though, because I've got 2 tanks that do it the war main way, so this might be fun.
Okay. What deck am I looking at here? This is just one of my characters that's spamming global chat to get people to watch. That's another one spamming global chat to get people to watch. Excuse me, this is my character that's gonna go farm.
Lazy ass rogue. Never mind.
Lazy
Bring me
ass
the rogue.
rogue.
Yeah, who could that be?
Bro's toxic, bruh.
Isn't that the rogue saying that they're not disarmed? Why are you not disarming them?
Well, just because we were in combat and people just run in. So it's kind of like, hey, if you want them disarmed, give me a damn second. I feel it's
I
bad.
know.
Oh shit! We got 9 viewers on Kick. That's actually way more than earlier. I had 0 on Kick for, like, I had like 20 on YouTube, 0 on Kick. It was a holy shit. Nobody cares about Kick. Yeah, just really surprising. Thank you guys for watching, by the way. I very much appreciate it. If you say anything in chat, I'm gonna try to respond to it. Smug Mustard, hell yeah. Did you make a new guild or just join some run? Bro, Warriors say Rogue should do it. Rogue say Warriors should do it. No one ends up doing it. Welcome to 2026. No, yeah, I didn't make a guild. This is a guild that I
I
joined.
like being a slime. It's
There,
fine.
it's an American guild called JFC on
Just
Ice
the
Crown.
full extent of the
They raid like daily or
amazing.
some shit, but like I can't do that no more. I'm a casual, so that's why you see
But
me
that's
pull
what
up
gives you the magic.
on stream like once a week, give or take.
Can't blame the
How-
tree, damn it.
Paladins and
If I play WoW, you'll
Prigs
see me
and-
like log in and I'll be doing what I'm doing on the other window. This is
I'm running up now.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. I sorry. I said it.
oops.
Is Fire Doom with you?
Yeah, so like right here you can see me, I'm over here
He
just
probably needs a
farming
buff
some
of some
random
sort.
ass mobs in Outland. Somewhere over here, I can go wherever.
Right, Chick
On
sending
like one
these
of
to
the
the paladin
warming
on the
servers.
spot.
Just
Fire Doom needs
farming
them.
trash anywhere and everywhere. I don't
So can
remember
you
if that's
get,
Lordaeron or Nixia or
nature
fucking
resist?
Ice Crown. Well, I just farm trash, sell trash, buy coins with it. It's really easy, really fun. Not even fun, just mindless. I just spam kill shit, loot shit.
I'm here.
Are you good, Max? Because my add-on says that you have FM.
I'm not gonna lie, the raids are getting a little slower though. Not a fan of that.
Oh, is he not in Discord? All right. Everyone's ready. You can do a pull timer when you're good. We do little to big, and please, for the love of God, do not let it throw up in the middle. Turn your camera away. Wherever it's facing is where it'll spit. I want to see a bunch of fucking puddles in the middle.
Sunder, Sunder, Sunder. Stinky, stinky. Oops. Sound effects
Okay,
enabled.
take the littles together.
Let's try to activate the sound.
Oh, you're running away from the other one. Do you guys play first person or something? Like, how far back are you on your screens?
I mean, I gotta whip out the fucking old school fucking TV.
Bro, this is legit so fucking hard. I can't imagine trying to do a whole fucking Lich King raid like that. Holy shit, that is so difficult.
That's 4. Next one's gonna be an explosion.
Rise out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
It's almost dead. This one.
Run away.
Oh, I'm in cum. I'm in slime
Never
puddle.
know.
I'm standing in puddle. Ooh, tank necklace. I kind of want that.
Strong. Still no shark. Rip. Tank neck. I'm gonna kick someone for you, Yumby.
Alright, let's turn the sound effects on, but I need to lower the fucking sound effects massively.
The winding sheet. Case.
Okay,
Right.
music can be lower just a little bit. Ambiance is good. I don't know. That's fine, and then I
Does
just
anyone need the bloods? If you win this one, you'll get both. Oh, it says I can't give it to you. Are you on the quest? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Dudes out here selling their own mother. Crazy.
That's so mean. Who's gonna maintain? Who's gonna maintain? Okay, check send empties to the DK. Everyone's ready. You can let this at the start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee, watch your feet. Okay, by those malleables. Shoot the melee once into the walls. And then you might need to move up. It's on the tank. Yep, make sure you spread back out again. One in. Carry that malleable. Thanks, did you guys get that one? Make sure you go right up under the boss in melee.
Is it beneficial to
Spore,
slam,
it's on the tank,
even
so
if you
melee
don't
might
get a
need to
proc?
switch up to get-
Don't stack those.
Big heals on tours.
Don't stack those. Fours.
Why are we stacking spores?
AoE income.
No, no one died. Shard.
Bro out here using fucking potions, bro. My boy using potions, still getting out deepst. Sheesh.
Spec.
Who's slamming?
Disco neck.
Oh, that guy.
Do you have this one, Joe?
No, I have it.
Oh, he's using Whispering Fang Skull, no SKS. That's sad. How you got Shadow more, but you ain't got like LOD weapon or STS? Not even STS normal. That shit is so sad.
Carapace.
Bro was getting fucked on loot. And he got enraged, so he probably was gonna do more damage regardless because of talents. I take Piercing Howl for Velks and shit.
Does anyone need just this blood? Not a single healer cared if I lived or died.
Would you guys watch me if I played League? Like League of Legends?
It's fun to do loot while I try to heal myself because every time I cast any spell, it closes the loot panel.
Like, League of Legends is just a better game than World of Warcraft, right? So, if I play League of Legends, surely you guys would watch that over World of Warcraft. Especially if you're just watching, you didn't have to play that shit, so... I don't know, I feel like you guys would probably watch it, like, it would be more fun to watch and enjoy.
Sour. But we will try this once on Heroic when we get back.
Circle's like a 5.
I think the Hunter are pulling the BPC ads.
Were you getting ads, Chicken?
No.
Pinky, why are you gay? Who says I'm gay? You are gay. He said, no you. Nah, my boy, you gay. You are gay. Me no gay, you gay. We are looking at a minor 2-minute break. In the meantime, I am going to ask that everybody subscribe on YouTube. Boop, boop, boop. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Kick, hit the bell icon. Yes, sir. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to making that normal size. Small that. Swap it on over. And we're gonna get some farm going. We don't got no downtime during the raids. We ain't wasting no time with this stupid little break. We farming. We gotta make that money, baby. We gotta take some time to skin some mobs and get paid. You already know what it is. We out here getting paid. We about that life. 2 more minutes on that little breakerino. And that's just 2 minutes of farmerino. That's what we doing, baby. We getting paid. Making money. I can zoom in a little bit. I don't need to be that zoomed out. Why does this look like poop? Just a big old sack of poo-poo. Come on, give me some rage. Don't be lame.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, we're getting leather. We're getting lots of leather. That's worth a good amount. Making money.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hi, back.
Which of the tanks is tanking PP?
You can tank
Tank
my
it.
PP.
Decay.
The DK? Okay.
The DK.
Fingo, what's your movement plan so that I know where I want to place myself? Like, I'll
Just
adjust for you, but where are you going to move him back and forth from?
yeah, sure. During transitions, I usually play with there in the table and wait. And during that movement, I just bring him just like almost here and go back to table, here, back to table to the another transition.
So
and
do you
third
drop
phase.
are you dropping the melee off at the green when the green is spawning? Is that the movement pace?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll go table to green, back and forth. Right, so
Yeah.
his range will try to stay over in the middle and towards the middle of where the boomy is heading. Let me put some markers out though, so that range have a... If you stay stacked on me, you won't get hit by any malleables. And I'll keep you out of slime, and then you don't have to watch anything else with the star. Please follow the star. Let me see if I can spell these DK names. I don't have my glasses on.
Yes, Megama. They got me cooked, bro. Like, I'm never gonna stream on Twitch again. Like, somebody trolled me and got me to say some stupid shit.
Oh, and I spelled it wrong.
And
somebody had
got
the
me
actual
perma.
name already. You had to use 2 T's. That's sad. Oh, I spelled it wrong again. Crittoris.
Do you want Roxy healing?
Oh, there's an E on the end.
Yeah, I didn't see a spider. I was telling you.
Cool. We're back to
There
the
we
raid.
go.
Everyone's back. Nobody's AFKing. Let's get the raid
Make
going.
sure everyone's back. So range, let's try to stay stacked on star for the... Okay, also, Neo, are you in Discord? Can you hop the first screen on transition? Like, you'll be the first hop called for. Some people can get out of it on their own, but the first hop will be you, and then Nympho, you'll be second. And then Ben, if I need a third one, you'll be the third. Roxy, are you heals?
I am not. Do you want me to be healing?
No, I think the DPS, unless has healing been an issue?
Healing's been very solid.
Wait, if we're doing 8 out of 12,
Alright, we'll
then
try.
why are we
go
doing
for
PP heroic?
extra DPS on the Usus will be better.
Oh shit! Ow!
And which of you is doing nature resist?
Ow. Yeah, 8 out of 12 would mean that we're not doing PPHC.
Which of you?
9 out of 12 would be PPHC.
Make sure
I asked
you
Walker to do it. Yeah, good.
Okay, just make
Because
sure you
we're still
reapply
gonna
it
make
when we do
bosses
the third
sometimes.
transition because.
Man, take you shut
you
your bitch ass up. I didn't even know you watching a
Alright,
stream.
everyone's ready?
Moxa has nature's token.
Are you ready, Tanky?
Okay,
Yeah.
Can you do a pull timer thing?
Five.
We're gonna
four,
stop at 83%
3,
because I don't think we
2,
have the damage
1.
to not get the green, so. Make sure you stop DPS. Kill the green fast.
Hollow
Push
cast.
it. Alright, get out of that ooze. Range when the green comes out, we're gonna move
Bro,
towards
they
the boss
still
fight
ain't putting no sunders on
so
PP.
that the range has
Like,
one
you
more target.
fucking suck. Sunder
Let's stop
the
on boss.
armor, you fucks.
We're gonna kill
Target
the
you.
green. Kill your pets.
They're gonna push.
Stop. The boss.
Yeah, they're
Target
push.
you.
They just push.
It's
Yeah.
pushed. Amazing, guys.
Help soak. Target you.
I mean, try to kill it. Check your variable.
Help
See which
soak.
one's on yours. Rise, run. We're not all
Brother, I
gonna be
don't see
slowed.
us doing this. Like, we're getting
Any
cooked.
Help
versatiles?
soak.
Yeah. No.
Help soak.
If you're not gonna listen
Help
to
soak.
my calls, then
Help soak. Target change.
I guess we'll just do normal.
Help soak. Phase 2.
I feel like I fucked that up. Let me take a look at the stream. I want to see how bad I was. $82, $81, and I back off.
Maybe if I have the DPS to push it.
And I go back in. No,
Also don't-
I'm an idiot. I legit ran back in. I'm pretty sure I ran back in like an idiot and slapped the boss again. I don't know. Mages know one thing.
Hey, we're all up here.
You know, don't stop gooning,
Thumbs
brother.
Druid buff.
Ilawi is my favorite league gem.
I poop.
Yeah, everyone's ready. I think he was just waiting on FM. I don't see anyone needing anything on the add-on.
Yeah, I'm legit just gonna AFK.
Go bananas at the start. Guess you're gonna anyhow. I ninja'd. Sorry.
Let's see them push without me doing damage.
Oh, no, local did.
Jesus! Never mind.
I said go bananas. Did we get the green? No. Yeah, welcome to normal.
Phase 2.
Brother.
Can't stop DPS and Raider's call. Welcome to normal.
Wait, what is it? We're doing a boss fight. New Aram isn't too bad. What is Aram? I don't know what that is.
They're talking about League.
Oh,
Aram?
Choking soon. Choking.
I haven't tried new ARAM.
Wait. Brother, ARAM Mayhem is peak League. Like, if there's ever a mode to play on that shit game, it's ARAM Mayhem.
I had a lot of fun with the like Vampire Survivor mode. That was really cool. I want that back.
Choking soon. Choking.
I think you were the target.
Cast.
We're gonna have 2 oozes only. That's wild.
Could have done heroic.
39%.
This group definitely has the DPS for heroic. Who just
Yeah.
I think we
not
got the
listening.
damage. I don't think we got the brains, though.
No listening skills tonight.
the mentals aren't there. The button pressing is.
Yes, full Zerg is here. This is why I hate having all the mages.
Phase 3.
Not even robbing skills? No, we don't.
Choking.
I'm not gonna waste my time explaining my plan on heroics. If no one is going to listen.
Zug zug. I mean, I still think we can get blood done on heroic.
Yeah, blood will be fine, but I just need some. I don't even think we're gonna try.
I want my ring.
You called it as the 8 of 12, and that's the prophecy fulfilled.
Yep.
I feel like we could have got the heroics if we wanted to struggle a little. You know, 2, 3 tries.
It was a struggle with run.
Way too many of our regular people.
Like, if we want to one-shot, like, every difficult heroic boss, kind of need, like, pretty much all guildies at that point.
Do you need 2? Thing? Do you need 2? There was 2.
Oh yeah, sure. Off spec. Thanks.
Trinket?
Change heroic.
Like, how many pugs we got in here?
Did you guys
Like
already start
9?
pulling the trash?
No.
No, yeah, on fucking PP, I pulled off at 82%, and then they pushed it to 80%, and I went back in trying to finish it off to get it to go before the thing, but I was like, yeah, we're cooked, like, it's fucked. Ah, advertisements. Same, dude. Same. I gotta see if he's an officer or he's just a moron like me. Yeah, he's just a moron like me. I like this dude.
Did he have a bleed?
He's silly, dude.
Weird trick siren.
Nah, I'm not gonna push the envelope.
Must be AFK.
I posted in chat my Kick link.
Okay,
If you guys could watch me on Kick to help me support me on Kick,
All right, which
that
one
would
we
also
left?
be
I've
very
got,
helpful.
What, 3 to go? All right.
Very much appreciated. I've only got like 2 viewers
Which
over
one's
there
next?
last time
Smush?
I checked. Probably me and Tanky, so I don't got nobody watching on Kick. Any views or any viewers would be appreciated, and I will watch chat like a hawk to respond to anything you guys say.
Can I put a bounty on the major?
Yeah. I don't know, I like streaming though. Like I like streaming it, so I don't gotta like take it too seriously. And just have fun with it. Like I don't gotta lead it. And I don't gotta take it too seriously. I could just pew pew do damage, do big dick damage. Maybe I fuck up here and there, but like it's not entirely on me, and when I do fuck up I can call it out and let the viewers know that I'm fucking up.
Alright, this middle half moon thing is for healers and healers only during the vortex, so please do not stand there. It's the perfect amount of space for them. Melee you can spread out all along the stage and the back and off to the sides. Range you have the whole both sides of the room, so spread out. Get some rebuffs. Tricks and MDs to the pally.
To fuck
And,
someone with a god bless
God, make sure you get
feral
cursive
raccoon.
tongues, especially on Kella.
And Druid buff.
Yeah, Druid buff too, please.
Do you want me healing? You okay with 4?
Do we usually 4 heal this?
Usually 5 heal.
You should probably heal. Well, probably the next boss too. It's on heroic already.
Sorry, from what I've seen so far, I feel like all the healers are going to get bumped.
Give Roxy a second to change his spec and get some mana.
Man, y'all about to hear some crazy ass shit at one point. Y'all gonna hear like Mortal Kombat fight between me and Raccoon Dog. Feral Raccoon gonna pull up on me and try to like I'm gonna get into Mortal Kombat with that motherfucker. I'm gonna walk out with like a new raccoon pelt and shit. But I'm gonna have like scars and cuts and shit. Be
Good,
like,
Roxy? Yeah, we
look
got
at
like
this
20
scar.
seconds for the
Donuts 1992.
We're good. Sorry.
And this one right here. Raccoon Fight 2026. Donuts 1992. Sorry. Ooh, my boy about to get the Malagos bullshit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get some Sunders. Some of this. Some Sunders. Some Sunders.
Start spreading melee.
Stack high. Stack
Kinetics X.
high,
Oh, I didn't
stack
assign
high.
kinetics. Chica, can you grab that one?
Mm-hmm.
Guy, get the second one. Oh, we only have one hunter and one warlock.
Swap soon.
Holy
Stockholm.
pet.
Stockholm.
You want to send your pet on one slamming?
It does. It works.
Kinetics 1.
Should have protect healers.
Kinetics 1.
You just
They're
gotta
kinetic.
ignite the light and let it shine.
Alright, I'll assign one of the mages, but someone needs to help with the kinetics, or warlock and hunter. You guys handle all three of them between you.
Kinetics 1.
Fuck!
It didn't run out. Oh, it was iron.
Iron.
I think it switched in immediately.
Yep. Whenever it switches onto a melee, it's the worst.
Yeah, Taldaram and then immediately into Empowered Flame. Alright. That was just a terrible timing issue. Can we get Ben up, Vogel? Oh shit.
Swap
Do we
soon.
still have our res? Rage, can you get Victorin up?
Kinetics 1.
We can still probably finish it.
Yeah, it's not much health left. Just don't do stupid shit, guys. Don't move if you're not being healed.
I sent him a res.
Watch your
He hasn't
step.
taken it.
McPendalo, take the res. Give these kinetics up, Range. Help out.
Kinetics 1.
So he just said go normal and then went AFK.
Seems like. McPendalo.
I think it's MC Pendejo.
Pendeo. Isn't that asshole? Like asshole?
Yes.
New kinetic. Alright, it's on Valinor. Make sure you're spread out. Range. Get away from where the melee are.
Empowered vortex
Accept
spread
the
out.
res and
Fred,
help. Don't go AFK, please.
DSAC.
Kinetics 1.
Alright, big damage. New kinetic.
He's got a res now if you want to get someone else up.
Well, it's 9%, so it seems silly
well,
to
yeah,
waste it
now.
with Blood Queen coming up.
Do you guys mean Miktar and Cedo?
Yeah.
Empowered vortex spread out.
Spread.
Discord is McPendalo.
DSAC. Oh, we don't have any DSACs. Use the personals.
GG.
Whoever ran straight at me, I'm gonna shove my fucking roots up your ass.
Oh, and Spindle dropped. So
No,
sir.
the chest didn't drop.
Spindle. Stifferts. Crit Maker. Anyone want it for an off spec?
Not good enough.
I don't think that was anyone's fault. I think it was just like super bad RNG timing because the empowered activated as soon as Taldaram did. It was just really unfortunate. Gloves.
Yes,
Yeah, it's definitely just.
go. It's not worth going AFK while we're still fighting, though.
We have lots of damage though, so I mean, the stuff died quick. But anyone want these for off spec? The tank gloves.
That's a minor but big impact mistake by the rogue. Like, it's very understandable to make that mistake, but it is big impact.
What happened?
I was saying that mistake that the rogue did was big impact, but it's very minor and it's very understandable to
There
make
was
that
no
mistake.
It was a millisecond. It was like less than
Yeah.
1 second.
I can't fault him for that at all.
Yeah, I mean, you get like
It's one of the
instant.
stupid things about this server is that like because it can go from Kelset to Tal'Daram and it immediately has him powered up.
Yeah, that's
It
not.
can pick a melee.
I also don't like the timing on LK Heroic with the Shadow Traps and the Plagues. How they're like right on top of each other. Makes it very chaotic.
Or the defile when you've got to soak.
Yeah.
They used to have
Or
Defile go on the
thrive
main
the
tank.
chaos. I remember that.
That happened on White Main.
Yeah,
It
that
a
was
little
fun.
chaotic.
That happened to me here.
I mean, you just kind of, your tanks just have to plan it. Like, they have to be able to, like, sidestep out just in case they're chosen so they can run out and back in.
I can
It
imagine that
sucks
being
if
a
they get
nightmare
it.
on 25
Yeah.
heroic though.
Yeah, Fish, wasn't
'Cause-
on our fucking Bane run we did that one time?
Because you're already like kind of taxed like with your cooldowns and
Mhm.
juggling defensives.
Right, and technically the point is this is our second LOD progression, so there's really, if we don't get enough guildies, there's no reason in trying to
Yeah,
progress.
there's no point to try. I'm not going to sit here and struggle bus with a
So
whole
we
bunch
give
of new
away
people.
heroic marks to one of the 10 pugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either do it right or we just could do normals, whatever.
Core Raider and up can invite to the guild if you want to recruit new members. Especially need good healers. Not throwing shade at our current ones, but just in general. Be like,
We always need more good healers. They're rarely a bad commodity to have more of.
especially helpful if you have multiple alts. Everyone's ready. Who's gonna tank and who's gonna soak? Can we get a druid buff, please? And Koren, you're missing your mage buff, arcane buff. Alright, checks and MDs to the DK. Please don't go after the bite if you've been low on DPS all fucking night. We don't need to struggle here for egos. Let the top DPS get it. Everyone's ready. You can do a full timer. Okay.
5, 4, 3,
Shit.
2, 1.
I'm muted, right?
No?
Muted.
I usually scream.
Hunter,
pain.
get-
Okay, stack up, nice. Max melee. Oh, that's a mirror image.
Okay, now I'm muted. It should be fine.
Good. Chicks, cool red now, please. Dog run out. Even though he's abandoned us.
Link incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, I missed a fucking smash proc. Slam.
Flames incoming.
New shadows.
I don't have a slam proc on my weak
Right.
RS thing. Yeah, it doesn't even show on a weak RS.
Link incoming. 4,
Get your bite out.
2, 1.
Where's my bite?
New shadows soon. Oh, of course.
How do you close this?
Just push all the way. Yeah, you're good.
Link incoming. 4,
Who's in the bathroom downstairs?
2, 1. Flames incoming.
Make new flames.
Incoming.
I bite someone. I think someone came at me for the bite. I'm sorry. I panicked and bit Chica, I think.
You ran right through
That's
me.
good.
Link incoming. 4, 3, 2.
I had my eye on a person that did not have the bite, and that was who I went for. Oh, we got 35 seconds to bite, and it's already 37, so just go ahead and bloodlust. We should extend. Bloodlust.
Link incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flames incoming.
Nathaniel.
You're fine.
Right, bites are up. Finish it off.
Link incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flames gather. Fear incoming.
Bobble. I guess it'll be off spec because it's PvP or.
Hey, does that mean we got all the trinkets in these 2 rounds?
Well, we didn't get heroic yet. Want the bobble? There you go. Heroic prop mark. Warrior Hunter Shaman.
You beat me by 1,000.
Is he in the guild on that tune? Yes. I've had such shit loot that I haven't even had to pull out the EGP yet this raid. Or the pugs have been winning it. I didn't have to look. I think golden is the highest anyhow. Congrats. Normal prop mark anyone need for off spec? Warrior Hunter Shaman. An event normal. Off spec. Well, that's annoying. Why would you have your personal cooldown spam raid chat? Oh, Runjo, the mage wants the mark, since no one needs it. Did everyone fuck off? I know we normally do a break here, but I did one at PP, so... Is everyone AFK? Because if so, I'll just do a break.
Which mage?
No, it looks like everyone's mostly here, so... Pull the trash. What do I have for extra healers tonight? I don't think either of the paladins have. Neo, do you have an H-Pal off spec? So I'd have 2 H-Pals, 2 Arshams, so we should be fine on heroic. I only have 1 hunter, so range you'll have to help out with the blisterines. Oh shit. I guess if I was single targeting, I wouldn't have any aggro issues.
Man, bro, my brother just took the biggest, nastiest fucking shit of 2026. Holy fuck. And that shit reeks, bro. I got the bathroom connected to my room, and it's the only other bathroom in the house, so that motherfucker... I gotta go, brother. I gotta go. I can't hold it. I'm just like, oh no, please, no. This dude just... Oh my god, bro, it stank. I had to go get me some fucking Febreze and spray it all over the entire room, house, everything. The entire upstairs area. I thought I just got carpet bombed by some fucking orange gas, mustard gas, man. Shit was terrible.
We're still over 2 hours in, we still have...
Oh my god, bro, that shit's a bioweapon, man. Every time he comes to use the bathroom, bro, it's so bad. It's legit a bioweapon.
Oh, the gobble.
I don't think he got GP'd for it.
He didn't.
Yo, Smegma, if you're still watching, anybody raiding on Lordaeron during normal hours? Like noon hours for Europe? That's like between like 9 a.m. my time to like 3-4 p.m. I'm okay
East
with
Coast, US.
America.
America. Freedom.
America.
Well, I don't mind.
USA. USA.
Where is the sound? The eagle sound.
Oh, come on, computer, load faster.
USA. USA.
You mean USA?
It's so
Greenland,
free. I
Venezuela,
feel so free
or
right
what?
now.
Sorry, I don't have the nitro to get to my eagle sound, but this will have to do.
A modern eagle for a modern time.
And shit, the way rent's rising, we're all gonna be standing in a fucking... in the rain, just standing there taking it.
Kind of funny, the American accent. You guys sound like you are all sleepy. Funny.
I'm really high.
I am so high.
I don't know what everyone else's excuse is.
I'm not high. Do I sound sleepy?
You're quiet. Yeah, swap, please. Alright, here's a fish so that you can get your mana back.
I need to take a piss. Good luck.
Inside.
What's up?
Inside.
I'll be back in 10 seconds.
Josh, are you here?
He ran to the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright,
he's here.
Brother.
we're all ready.
Oh, I crashed.
Immediately pulled, so good luck.
Brother, my shit just... It hurts. Just bashed right into the fucking whatchamacallit. Like I bashed my foot into the
Pendalo is very
fucking
cranky tonight. Where's Kaboom Kaboom?
whatchamacallit.
Why are we just bitching? All night long. Go normal.
Go normal, go AFK.
Help with the
Good
zombies,
looking
guys. There's only one hunter. Don't pull it closer to the boss.
Oh, this
Lazy
is on
note.
heroic. I probably should contribute.
Oh.
Can these be slowed? Immune. Damn, they all put a living bomb on the abomination, though.
So what are we doing? 3 portals. New blazing is coming out.
La
It's on the right
blazing
side.
skeleton. El grazing americano. Get that blazing, baby. Get it.
Alright, this will be the last portals.
Twing. You
Yes,
die.
the A-bomb.
Thank you.
The A-bomb.
I'm gonna use cooldowns on this A-bomb.
Suppressors are out. Kill them fast. Take the portals.
Normally you would want to kill
Pop
the
cooldowns if you
suppressors,
need
but
to
when you have
outside, guys. They're
cooldowns
coming
and you're using
faster.
all your cooldowns to synchronize for massive damage, you can, like, you just want
Yep,
something
like
big to focus,
Cindy.
and
New
the A-bomb
blazing on the
has
left.
1.3 mil. So if you're able to pump that much damage by, like, as a single person, the entire raid will be doing their job killing the suppressors while you can focus on the abomination all by yourself. And 1.3 million damage, that's a lot of fucking damage. So being able to pump that out ASAP is really nice. So if you got like a really big dick warrior killing each abomination, when the abomination's supposed to be like the end result, deposit your DPS, I think it's actually worth it. Yeah, there you go. Easy kill. I am renewed! Yes, Sarah grants me her favor.
Ooh. Cloak.
No, what the fuck was that? Task manager, what's going on? PC, memory, CPU
Roxy and
50%,
Pin reroll.
memory 60%, GPU 30%. Nothing should be causing this.
Never mind.
Damn.
I don't
the
know, just
100.
lag. Oh, it's the fucking server itself. It just reset.
You rolled
It's
twice.
well,
Oh, it's a reroll. Sorry.
reroll. Yeah, there's 2. I
Da-da-da.
think you actually have the most.
That just scared me for a second.
2. You do got Roxy.
I'm gonna follow first.
The
Let him do
dagger.
his thing. Um, 3 viewers on Kick.
Off spec.
And like 3 viewers on YouTube. Rip. Well, that's fine.
Oh, sorry, Rise. Rencho, can you trade that to him? The mage chest. Congrats.
Yeah, you want a dagger you'll never use.
Why are people dying? Is it the elevator boss?
Crossblades.
The frost.
I fell through the elevator, excuse me.
Amazing. Oh no. Oh shit, I wasn't in combat until just then. Rip.
What the fuck is my luck today? I fall through the motherfucker. What?
I'll be right back.
Tanky, you just think you fell through the elevator. You're so high that you can't tell if it's going through or on.
No, I landed on the fucking elevator.
Mm-hmm.
I need a drink. That's what I fucking need.
I'm guessing that didn't work.
No. I'm a tar and I'm too fat to just use one.
Jesus. The lag. Details and recount. Fucking my shit up. I'm gonna just delete this. And I'm gonna delete this.
You see how no one tried to kill anyone there?
He doesn't want to risk it. You fucking pussy,
I'd like
Tanky.
to
You
thank the hunters and
fucking
rogues.
pussy.
It's the environment we foster.
Man, get back down here, prick. I'm so bored. I'm not gonna lie. I like TOC. Okay? There's no trash in between bosses. There's no fucking time waste in between. I mean, there's a lot of roleplay which I'm not a fan of. I would rather do trash than roleplay, but it's the same shit. Like it's just time waste in between bosses. But I'm a fan of DOC to the extent that there's no trash. It'd be
No,
nice to
didn't
just go
conspire to
boss
get
to
info, you're
boss to
safe.
boss to boss with very little trash. My ass hurts.
No, we're gonna have to wait a minute for me to switch it.
Alright, I swapped to DPS.
Okay. We have 45 seconds.
Ooh, you touch my tra la
Philip, eat
la.
the fish.
My ding ding dong. Bro, my leg hurts, man. I bashed my leg on the fucking milk crate. Feels like it's cut. Yeah, it got a little cut when I was going.
For the new folks, we're gonna do 2 tombs in the middle in the 3rd phase, so that we can drop stacks and avoid the blistering cold. And then we're gonna pop Bloodlust and go Zerg. I'll put a flare down where I want
Yeah,
the
but like,
tombs
what
to
if
go.
it's not really cold? What if it's not really blistering cold? What if it's just like...
No, I was waiting to switch it. I had to wait a minute. In the 3rd phase only. Yeah, Neo. I'll put a flare where I want it to be. I think there's one there already, a purple one. And then melee will run out. So when I call melee out, just run back to where the range are, wait for the tomb to form, and then go kill it. And then you just have to do that twice. We'll hang out for the blistering, and then as soon as we kill that tomb, we'll pop Bloodlust and go hams.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of odd going
Everyone
from like LOD progression last week and LOD kill last week to like talking about tactics on normal Cindy.
Right here, man.
Okay, watch your stacks. Don't kill yourself. You don't have to run out. It's normal.
Cut my life in 2 pieces. This is my last resort.
Ready to run out.
I don't feel like running out. I'm a Giga Chad. I do damage. I don't give a fuck about dying here. And brother, what is this damage though? Like, this group is pumping.
Watch your stacks.
No! No! Fucker.
Go where DBM tells you. Heal up the tomb marks. Don't be too close to each other. Okay. Amazing. Be very gentle with these tombs. There's only 2 of them. Roxy, do you have Ankh available after this is done? Roxy? Don't break the tombs, guys.
Yes. Sorry, I was muted.
Vogel, can you get up the hunter?
How'd they fuck that up so badly?
And then, Victorian, can you get up Cool Red?
Fucking up tactics on normal Cindy, brother.
Victorian, Red's Cool Red.
Ooh, that hysteria, baby! Let's go! Let's go! I'm doing
Great
big
job,
dick
man.
damage,
Cool
baby.
Red.
That's what I'm talking about. Give me that. I'm pumping now, baby. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
Get ready to run out.
Big dick damage.
No, we don't stop, because we're doing 2 tombs. We don't have to.
Phase 2.
Alright, 2 tombs in the middle. Rise, melee out.
Where's that tail smash?
You can do
She's
your
gonna
banish
use tail smash soon. Come on,
Alright,
tail
kill it.
smash.
Then
Okay.
the next one, we'll let it form, and then we'll just drop it down to 20, wait for the blistering, and then kill it. Full red. Melee out. Melee out. I think it's 2. Nope, alright. Melee, get back here. You'll still die if you're too close. Don't break it, don't break it. Don't break it, Cool Red. Ice block or something. All right, Bloodlust. All the tunes are gonna fuck off now.
That sucked. I was pumping. I had CDs and everything.
DSAC. Just because, man.
A phylactery on normal. Sad.
Oh, a phylactery. Could have been heroic.
Look at that top deeps, baby.
Normal phylactery.
For warriors. Of course, the fucking mages are gonna out DPS me on normal.
Does nobody even need it?
Never seen that before. Jeez.
Healers, any of you guys got an off spec you want a phylactery for?
That motherfucker did more in phase 1, more in phase 2.
My mage is still using a 10-man trinket.
Think mark normal?
Dun, da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
This character's still looking for DFO.
Prop mark normal?
Oh my god, it's a Valkyrie. How do we kill the Valkyries?
Alright, so Fingo, the DK is gonna be on LK. Crit, you're gonna take the Champlains. Crit, do you want to do your own dispels? Do you want to do the dispels?
Alright, brother, there's no way.
Okay.
I
And
don't
then
get
for the
up there.
Ragings, Hunter will do 1 and 3, Rogues will do 2 and 4. And the Soaks, I'll do the first one just in case we still have Ragings up, and then Crit if you could do the rest of them. And then for the stun order, Nympho, will you do the first one, and then Neo second, and then if we need a third, we'll either have Crit or the H-Pal do it. I don't have any more fish. If anyone has a fish to put down, please. Rebuff.
We need all.
Yeah. Mage, Druid.
Brother. Hey, brother. Do you still believe in love, I wonder? Oh.
We still need a Druid buff.
Okay. This
Chica, are you
can go
back?
here. That can get moved. That can get moved. That'll go there. That'll go there.
I'm back.
And I could put the Febreze under here. In my little storage cubbyhole. Right next to my vodka. Winterfall,
Rains will be
fire
on
water.
Star. And if you need to get dispelled, you'll run to the flare.
Wow,
We got a lot
4
of mages.
messages?
What?
4 messages gets you muted? That's crazy.
Rip.
Welcome to warming.
Mages, if you're gonna cheese on the interface, we only have 4 cells, and I can guarantee you they're not gonna be focused on salving you, so take care and stay alive.
5, 4, 3, 2.
But also, make sure we get new tricks and enemies when we can phase the don't die. Watch your AoE when the shambling comes out.
I was watching it as I was getting
Fire
close to
Doom.
dying.
Spell.
Okay.
Rip. Or not. Rude.
Who's supposed to be on
Victorian
Discord?
Res.
Look at that damages, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The biggest orc on the fucking surface of Azeroth. Slaughtering this
Victorian
fucking Lich
Res.
King.
Is he even in Discord?
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
I'm fine.
Watch your aggro on the raging.
You've got to say a boom, a boom.
A boom, a boom, a boom.
Is he like fucking Siri or Alexa over here? Chili, I believe it is.
Where's the last raging?
Can you put a soul stone on the DK tank?
Phase 2.
Another raging.
Bye-bye, Boomy.
What, did he fall off?
Mm-hmm.
Stack up.
Man, is turbo distracted.
First stun is out.
Shone grab.
Second. Yep.
Spread 4, 3.
We don't need the third.
2,
Spread.
1.
Brother.
Alright, stack back up. This will be stun and spread.
Brother, I'm gonna need some hysterias. I'm gonna need some big dig damages, my boy. And you don't need to give me the hysteria, please.
3, 2, 1.
Wait for the first one to drop and then move.
Spread 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread. Stun. Try to get an individual stun on diamond. I'm on triangle.
Transition.
Oh, I got this first. Any personals you have?
Watch your feet.
Did we lose anyone?
No,
Did I make it? Okay. Took 16k damage on the fall, even with dispersion. I guess it doesn't help against physical damage. That was weird.
Fall damage is special, I think.
I would have levitated.
Yep. The rogue should be using exposed armor.
If it was heroic, you might convince me, but no way in normal.
Phase 3.
Fucking shitter!
Spear.
You're lowering my DPS. Hot pig!
The chosen is.
Trash.
We still have 2 minutes on Bloodlust. We probably won't even get a chance to use it. Oh no, our off tank. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna soak the first round of spirits. Please stack behind LK when we get to the other side.
4, 3.
Spread away from the middle.
1.
Alright, stack up behind him so I can soak easier.
Soak for me, daddy.
Don't do the pushback movies, it messes me up. Okay. See back up here, yes. I don't even think we're gonna need a second stoke. Just move him to the middle thing.
I am the king of cleave.
Spread. And we'll just finish it off.
Anga bunga DPS! Eat dick, Lich King! Shadowmoon shall shove up your asshole. Eat the might of Shadowmoon. Oh. What the fuck?
Thanks for raid. First time
Yeah.
tanking here with you guys. Sorry for anything.
No, I think you did fine.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I mean, you hit the floor when you died, to be fair. So, you did fall.
To break all that plate because you stubbed your toe? Damn.
I died to Lich King. What do you mean?
There's a Jeeves there. You can repair your armor.
But the gold. The gold.
How much gold do you have?
Enough.
How much gold do you have?
26.
Peasant.
Okay, King. Mind sparing some?
No. I need my gold to pay off the other healers not to heal you.
Bro, I was like all the way at the top of the meters this run. Not this run, but this attempt. King of Cleave.
I know what you're talking about. Honestly, I don't even see you on the meter. I just see slamming.
Bitch! On both recount and damage done, it shows me at the top.
Damn, is that only 2 shards that you got, Irvine?
Rip. Feels bad, man.
Rip.
Yeah, this has been a rough run, a rough week for shards.
Yeah, terrible.
Bali only got, what, 2 yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Like Runcho got 3 Thursday.
Yeah, and the first one dropped on Blood Queen.
And a shard.
And look, a third Mithrios.
Do I even have a Mithrios? What's my one-hander?
Glorin?
Oh. Wow, 3 people still need a regular Lich King weapon.
Oh. Mithrios? Anyone want it for an off spec?
That guy didn't like getting called out right there. GG, thank you for a normal raid. GG, thank you for dying on normal, brother. You're giving... Oh no.
And a prop mark?
Ow. I didn't win the roll on that.
Alright, that's all the loot. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for helping. Well, I guess I...
GG.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Oh my god.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
guys.
It wasn't bad. It was a decent run. Solid
I'd
8 out
rather
of
be
12.
done it earlier than struggle bus.
Yeah, too many pugs to want to try and whip them into shape.
I mean, if I had saw that I'm sure that we would have gotten Lady and PP if we had done more attempts, but
Yep.
the
I think
reason
we
I
could have done
didn't get
all of them. I don't know if we've got an LD.
I don't think we would have gotten LD. No.
We
I think
definitely
we
wouldn't have
gotten
gotten LOD. People were failing on Cindy normal.
Yeah. But that's fine.
Lady and PP easily though. But that would have taken at least 2 more attempts for both.
Just unfortunate that we had a bunch of people out of town and not able to make it. We should do some more recruiting, I guess.
That McTarn-Cedo guy. What class was he? Was he tank?
No, he was a Boomy. He signed up as tank, but I've never seen him tank before.
He didn't do any
And he's-
damage on the last... Oh, never mind. I'm done. I'm looking at the...
He fell off the thing.
He died
Yeah.
first intermission.
Yeah. Oh, he did
By Ollie.
3.6k. I don't know. That guy was like flaming and saying thanks for the full normal raid. Like, if you're falling off on Lich King to like transition phase, how can you rage at the raid?
He was definitely cranky about something, but
Oh no, I broke Stormforge.
Are you guys playing on Stormforge or is it just tanky?
No, there's Frankie does a 10-man group, and there's a couple people from here that are doing Ulduar nonstop all day, every day. So
My
I mean, there's people
Kodos.
playing over there from here, but the only main scheduled group that we have is a 10-man, and it's typically full, though sometimes we need spots filled.
The undead are all green. My Kodo's armor is pure white.
If the
All
server
I-
stays popular, it might be a nice home.
Is it popular right now?
There's only like 2,000 to 3,000 people online.
which isn't
I
bad.
mean,
but
you get a
it's not
decent
like-
amount of dungeons leveling too, which is nice.
I mean,
Yeah,
Frankie-
but
if it's not faking its numbers like Warmane does, then 2,000 to 3,000 is not bad at all. That's a lot of people.
it is, but once the progression is over, that's gonna at least half, if
Yeah.
not, because a
A
lot of
fourth.
people are just there for the progressive experience and then they leave.
I thought Frankie was saying though, like random heroic doesn't even pop at this time of night though.
It doesn't. Like the NA is mostly just like Latino guilds. There's not a lot of American guilds, and a lot of the people that queue RHC on that server, because they're doing Ascended, they're queuing in like in pre-made groups. So the random doesn't really do much.
Yeah,
Like it
private
takes longer
servers are
to-
terrible for NA times. Like, very few NA players play on private servers for some
I think a
reason.
lot of NA players just pay for the.
DOG.
I don't want another microtransaction for entertainment. Play retail.
I usually just grind out a shit ton of gold and buy like a year's worth of
Yeah,
tokens.
I mean, I could do that, but I don't know. Learning all the new content constantly is.
Oh, I do it on Classic, so I don't gotta learn shit. Like on Mop
What's the
Classic,
classic on now, though?
it's on Mop,
What-
yeah. So it's probably gonna go to WAD and then Legion after. So there's gonna be 2
Well-
3 years easy of just old content.
WAD is definitely where it gets the most contentious because a lot of people didn't like WAD.
Hated WAD.
Oh, I will go back full time for WAD.
I think WAD wasn't bad because like the content was necessarily bad. WAD was bad because it was a year of content drought.
Yeah, it was a content drought, which caused people to hate WAD. But realistically, people didn't hate WAD itself. They just hated not having content at all.
Also, the Garrison / Facebook minigame like follower table thing.
Yeah.
A little suspicious.
Mhm.
I like it, but like I get why you could be turned off by it.
I can see them like in Classic putting a lot less emphasis on the garrison shit and more on like raiding and whatnot.
There was
I like
a
how
lot
they
of like
they decided to expand into like housing now as the new gimmicky thing. It must be hard for them to continuously make up new raids and storyline and not have it be like repetitive and
I mean,
terrible.
they have an entire alliance to like explore villains, and instead they choose to like pick another Horde war chief to like go after.
Damn right.
Let's kill Vol'jin. Let's kill Thrall. Let's kill Garrosh. Let's kill Sylvanas.
Lions are the good, so it's always got to be a horde guy that's bad.
Well,
I want
think-
I want Adolf Hitler. I want like King Tyrannus to be
Turned bad.
Yeah, you know, like fucking
okay, hold
Varian
on,
hating
hold
all the
on,
orcs and wants to
hold on,
genocide the
hold on.
orcs. Sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. So, Jaina was villainous in BFA. Anduin was semi-villainous / villainous in Shadowlands. So like they've explored a little bit, but they haven't been like the main like.
Yeah, but they never commit though. It's just like
unpopular opinion. The Gnome King will be the evil one.
oh my god, Vygar
Of course
from
it's
League.
a short guy. Of course, it's a short guy.
Evil. The short
What
guy
are the
is like,
raids in midnight? Like, what are the raids?
So it's continuing on with Valatath. But this time she's going after the Sunwell, so it's gonna be based around the Sunwell again.
Yeah, there's gonna be 3 raids that launch at kind of like in Wrath, where there's 2 one boss raids and then like a kind of smallish raid.
Mm-hmm.
But
Are
yeah,
world bosses popular so like they were in MoP?
Kinda, but they're more like you can solo fucking elites and shit, no problem.
The world bosses are like kind of like a thing you do weekly, and you know they'll spit out some gear every now and again.
so like Mop with Shav Anger and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just fly over, kill it, go next.
Like usually the way it's been for like at least 4 expansions, like there's like 4 zones. There'll be kind of like a rotating cast of world bosses.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever like the expansion, like whenever like later in the patch they come out with more world bosses, they'll also be up at the same time. And the early ones will be very, very easy, and then the later ones are typically a pain in the ass.
I feel like killing a world
Shaw
boss
Anger could be a bad time if you were in a bad group.
Well, Shot of Anger is easy as hell. You just like walk over there and there's like hundreds of people trying to kill it, and it just goes down due to raw stat check. I don't know how it was like in the original mop, but in Classic it's a joke. And people are going at it at like level 85 when he first released. Hello?
Hello?
Right?
Just went super silent.
The worst thing is the flying, though.
What
How
about
you
the
fly
flying?
around now? It's just so weird.
Dragon riding is awesome. Don't get it twisted, dog. It's awesome. It's so fun and it's so fast. And it's really exciting.
I did all the races and stuff around in the first Dragon flight, but nah. The amount of times I couldn't get over a fucking mountain and I've got to go all the way back down, wait for the bubbles to come back up.
Yeah, the 3 raids that are gonna
all
be
the way
available.
back down.
Void Spire is like the multi-boss raid. Dream Rift is another raid that's opening on the second week or March 17th, and then on Quel'Danas is another one boss raid that'll be opening later on in the first wing.
So going back to the dragon flying, is that
Mhm.
something like instead of being just like AFK on a flight path, are you like actively flying, like involved
Yeah.
in the
So like
flying
your
is how it works out?
So like your flying mount, like when you mount up to fly and you just like jump up in the air statically, instead of that, you have an active system where you gain speed and you accelerate and decelerate, and you can get up to like 700-800% speed bonus. You also have like some active abilities that'll either like give you a little boost or flap you upwards or like spin you forward.
So
And it's a
your
lot of fun.
options are to, instead of being AFK or whatever during the long flight path, you could fly it instead to pass the time.
Yeah,
About it,
flight
pretty
paths still
much.
exist, or you could choose to fly like old school flying, but it's a lot slower. Like even at 300% speed. But
Was
some
310
classes
the
like
max? Didn't it get faster later?
I think it got to 330 as like a special thing. But like the fastest speeds I've seen, like if you're going like full downhill with a boosty, you're going like 1,000% faster with dragon flying.
Jesus.
Yeah, the zones are also like a lot larger to compensate, so it's a
I
little
think
bit
it's
more
max
difficult.
850.
Yeah, I
It should
seen
be
some
855.
dragon flying happening in Azeroth. Dude goes from like Ogremar to Silithus in less than 30 seconds or some shit.
Yeah,
It was insane.
dragon flying in old content is insane because you just zoom past everything because the zones are so much smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Cataclysm was kind of cool with the way they revamped the old world, and if they had like expanded on that in a sense of like making all content relevant at all levels, or at least like where they had the time shift where you can swap between like how like Lordaeron is old school Undercity, new school Undercity, and then destroyed Undercity. If they would have made something like that where you can experience the old world, level up 1 to 60 and whatnot, go to TBC, and then you can go back to, or not go back to, but go forward to the new expansion where you would actually experience a new zone.
There were a few zones that had a bronze dragonflight NPC that you could change like the old look into the new look.
Yeah,
Not every zone.
but I mean like every zone actively getting updated to include content for the current expansion. So you would be progressing through like the plague lands in the current day of the expansion. You know what I'm saying? Like you're actively experiencing the world progress based on like which expansion you're choosing. Because, like, I mean, like, the Plague Lands haven't been updated since Cataclysm, even though, we would love to see Strathholm rebuilt and Anderhall actually being as, like, a major city hub and whatnot. Like,
They redid both of those dungeons in MoP.
Yeah. But, I
And
mean,
then, I
like...
guess I don't think they've revisited those since then.
But, like, wouldn't it not be, like, really badass to, like, I don't know, maybe see the undead get pushed further into the plague lands, and they have to take Strathholm and Anderhall as their major city hubs. Like Anderhall becomes a battlefield. The Undercity is overtaken by like the Alliance, and Strathholm is now the new major city hub for the undead or something. Like something like that. And it would be like modern current content too.
I think they tinkered with the like invasion of Undercity stuff, like the end of Lich King stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like where you venture into Undercity and you kill Varmathras and Sylvanas gets away. But then they didn't really develop that story because they moved into the Raytheon and Nefarian stuff with the Black Dragon fight in Kata.
Yeah, I feel like they bounce around everything, and like it's cool, but it would be nice if they would have like the content progress consistently. But it feels like they're understaffed and undermanned. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels like they don't have enough people to develop like a constant flowing narrative for every zone and area, especially with
I
like
think
programmers versus writers.
I think they kind of phone it in on the writing for sure, because like, it feels like it's not always that cohesive. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's very cohesive and like they've hyper focused on a thing, and sometimes they just forget whole swaths of things that happen.
Yeah. I mean, like, there are zones like Desolus that nobody really gives a fuck about, even to this day. And you can imagine that they could do something with that zone.
Well,
There,
they matter even less now because you can choose what expansion you want to level in and like what content you want to do.
yeah, which is sad. I mean, like, it'd be cool if like every piece of the world, like, so what I'm trying to say is
Okay.
they expand into new worlds like
Good night, guys.
Argus. Go ahead.
Good night, Jody.
Good night. Go ahead. You first.
The thing though is that all of that stuff, like, not all the content necessarily has to be relevant. And before they did like the big level swish and like kind of streamlining all that content, it was fucking miserable. It was miserable level through like, you know, classic 1 to 58, and then TBC for 10 levels, and then Wrath of the King for 10 levels, and Kata for 5 levels, and Mop for 5 levels, and then really getting to WAD was the big saving grace because WAD was super duper fast, and then Legion for 10 levels, and or once they got to that point, like, all right, we need to like consolidate and condense this and make it more, or like less completely disjointed, because you would speed through them fast enough that you never get any cohesive story, even if you did a single zone exclusively.
Yeah.
And so unless you were like just there for the story, you would never, like, there's nothing to glean.
Yeah, but like, well, what I'm trying to get at is that they will expand into more and more worlds and zones and create new content out of thin air rather than create new content out of the already established zones and locations, right? So like
Sometimes, like,
the World of
sometimes they do it.
Warcraft, the World of Warcraft itself is just let's make a new World of Warcraft instead of like utilizing the World of Warcraft, you know? Like nobody really gives a
So
fuck
like,
about old
yes,
world
but like,
Azeroth.
but for context, like, let's say in BFA, at the end of BFA, they reused Ramaket. I guess first we should start with the end of Legion. The end of Legion, there's the big ass sword from Argus that is thrown in the Slithias, completely transforms its own. And then right next door to there is Ramaket that you can.
What's Ramaket?
It's a Catazone.
Bruh.
It's like if you go west from Tanaris, like, you know how
you mean Uldum?
If
The ancient Egypt place.
it looks like
That's
ancient
Uldum, right?
It's technical to Oldham, yes. The Ramaket are the people, etc.
Oh,
Yeah.
the people are Ramaket. Okay, so that makes sense. Those guys.
Yeah, so they jammed a zone in there in Kata, and then they revisited it in BFA. And BFA is like kind of a daily zone, and like there's Zoth corruption going on. Is a wild time. But like they do reuse certain content. Like they also during BFA they kind of did a lot of like trying to reuse stuff. Like there's Dark Shore. They used Arathi Highlands. They used a lot of like old world zones where it was like, you know, stuff going down. Which wasn't received hugely well, mostly because BFA sucked as an expansion.
I enjoyed BFA. That's just
like, it was enjoyable, but like it sucked as an expansion. In that the grind for like they took kind of the wrong lesson, I think, from Legion, where like, all right, people really like being on this like madcap grind, and they copied the same thing with artifact power into Azerite, and they tried to remove tier sets to move away from that system, and people fucking revolted.
Yeah.
In addition to like Mythic Plus being a little harder, and like everything just kind of getting shittier.
Yeah, I mean,
so They have done some revisiting of like old zones, so they could do more of it. That's for sure.
I feel like they would have to make the entire expansion like not okay. Hold on. If they want to revisit the entire old zone, like it would have to be like expansion based on what the zone would be, right? Because you would have to completely remove like thoroughly enjoyed leveling hubs to make way for that zone to become a new modern expansion zone. Whereas you can just turn the Plague Lands into a farming spot with a solid amount of quests and whatnot. You need to kill these zombies, this horde, this scourge and whatnot. This is
Well,
like your
first
quest,
off,
right?
when they did Kata, like they kind of did that, like they kind of realigned every zone to having at least some sort of quest hub and kind of like the modernized like standard of play.
Yeah.
So that's part one. Part two is like all these places that I mentioned like have like a kind of a flip forward, flip backward setting. There's a bronze dragonflight NPC there that's like, all right, I want to be in this version of the timeline. I want to be in this version of the timeline.
Yeah, but they didn't do that with Kata. And I think Kata is one of the most well received expansions when it comes to expanding on the old world. And I think that they could have.
That might be de facto because like, not many expand on the old world.
Yeah. But I mean, like, Kata did it in a way that was, like, smart. But they
a
did.
lot of people. So a lot of people took umbrage with Kata though because like it was contentious because they made changes to the world. It was also contentious because the main Warcraft 3 storyline was complete, right, at this point.
Yeah.
You have some kind of loose ends that are tied up, but like you've dealt with Arthur's storyline, you've dealt with Illidan's storyline, you've dealt with you've kind of dealt with Jaina's storyline and Thrall's storyline. Like all their storylines have some sort of like narrative thrust that has been applied to it. So Kata is when they have to like, all right, back to the drawing board. Who's the big bad? What's the narrative thrust?
On top of that, you had all the original Blizzard employees are pretty much gone. That was when
Right.
they got
That's
bought
also
out too.
Yep, that's when Activision joins the fray. That's when all of like the OGs are parting ways.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I'm pretty
culture of
sure
the
that
fray
all the
changes.
OGs had put in a lot of effort into developing Kata, though, which is why Kata was so well received. But the player base maintained itself throughout Kata, but like you see the player base going up and down, up and down, up and down, and then like as it like extends into MOP after the Active Blizzard buyout happens, the old Blizzard employees
well,
get kicked off. Like that's why
Kata
viewer
is where we get
players.
the peak of like player like active subs before they started they stopped giving us that info.
Yeah, but like,
Wasn't
I'm pretty sure that was like at the start of Kata, end of Wrath.
Yeah, because like people kind of moved away from like a few reasons, but people moved away from it. People grew up. People changed their lifestyles. And like the rest of the world is kind of changing around it too. So like that's worth.
I mean, I
noting there
think
as
it's because the content itself was just worse. Like the original Blizzard employees that were working there were like the bread and butter. They were the heart and soul of it. So when they got kicked to the curb and got replaced,
I think it's a little
then
myopic to say that that's like the sole reason. I think that there's a myriad of reasons that popular waned. To be fair, I think the most major reason is that the content was worse, but there are other extenuating factors.
I mean, like overall, the system changes to the game were not great. They dumbed down the game in ways of complexity, I would say.
In Kata, sort of, not really.
Well, they
Like,
did
there,
it. They
there,
were
there was
doing. They
Avoid
were.
talentry.
They were dumbing the game down, like
they,
since
they
vanilla.
were doing more homogenizing because like it became apparent that you want to have more reasons to bring class than they have. They're the only ones who have X, Y, or Z, and duplicating that effect across multiple classes made it easier to fill roles, gave you more flexibility with what to play. The
But at
dumbing
the
down of
same
the
time,
game is
that
really
like
the dumbing down
that
of the
took
game
away
really
the
comes
role
in at.
of role playing in role playing games.
Does it though?
It does.
You don't need
I
to have
like
every class
taking-
class identity doesn't have to be just it brings this certain buff or this certain external cooldown or this certain X, Y, or Z. Class fantasy, like I think that Legion did a good job of it, where they like kind of established they staked out what is the class fantasy and how do we want to fulfill it, and I think that's a good, honest look at what it takes to make your game popular. Of course, like we're jumping through 7 years here, so that there are a few grains of salt within
Yeah,
that
but
analysis.
in vanilla you have resistances that can matter. You have world buffs. You have like
I
all
think
the base
resistances and hit
stats.
rating, are dog shit mechanics. Binary pass fails suck.
Yeah, but like you got the hit rating, expertise, crit chance, haste, all these different mechanics. Then you got dodge, parry, block, resilience, etc. All of these different mechanics, and then you slowly see mechanics being removed, or I think TBC added to it, right? With the there was like a not glancing blow,
TBC
but something more.
TBC adds haste. TBC adds armor penetration.
There's a tank mechanic though that I can't think of. That was like TBC only. Is like you take 4 times damage or something if you don't have.
That's crushing. That's
crushing blow.
like
Yeah.
that still exists. That's what your defense rating is mitigating.
Well, crushing blow doesn't really exist in Wrath. Outside of like you have to be 4 levels lower than the target to get hit with a crushing blow. Like it's not possible for it to happen.
That's true. That's true. They did change it to be like just the pass fail on defense is crit instead of crushing blow and crit. In that you need to be defense capped and mitigation capped.
Yeah, crushing blow's like 4 times damage though. Which
yeah,
I mean, like,
not a good time.
I think crushing blow would be really cool as like a stat for players, where your crit can crit on itself, so you could do 4 times damage. I think that would be really fucking cool. But like overall though, like I think Wrath did the best job when it came to like having enough stats that are pretty straightforward, but also a bit more complex. So like if you want to like sweat lord nerd out and shit, like you can look at glancing blows and what the fuck's it called? Not scrimming, simming. You can sim, look at the glancing blows, the crit hit chance, and the crit caps and whatnot to like min max your character to the best it can be, and then you can come up with your own custom builds and shit. I think Wrath did that best, and I think Inscription was a really good system, and they didn't have to do what they did in Cataclysm to it. I think the way they changed the talent system in Cata led to the talent system becoming far inferior to what it was in Wrath and previous expansions. I don't like the talent system being like straightforward. Pick this, 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 this. That's all you're ever gonna pick. Like,
yeah, 5 choices, and that's gay. Like,
yeah,
sucks.
I mean, like, even right now, the Fury Warrior build you would pick, like, you could swap out some shit. Like, your overhit cap, you could swap out Precision for Enrage. You can choose, like, Piercing Howl instead of Commanding Presence.
I fundamentally disagree with this in both vectors, actually, which is awesome. So I think that the idea going into like MOP, where they pared it down to every 15 levels you make a major decision. Hold on. I think that was a good change because it captures the essence of what you want your talent system to do. Every 10 to 15 levels, you make a major decision, and the granularity of the classic system is too much.
What do you mean?
So, like,
under the stat, you have to look at every little fucking number before.
Okay, so how impactful is it to spend 5 talent points to get 5 crit? That's not an exciting change. That is a necessary change because you want to do more damage.
I mean, that's pretty impactful, though.
No, I'm not saying it's not impactful. I'm saying it's boring.
Okay, fair enough. I'll accept that.
So if you're making decisions every 10 to 15 levels, they're like, all right, do you want to add this new button? Do you want to modify this talent or this this thing that you have in your kit to do something different? Or do you want to combine some effects that you may have had before? That's an interesting change. They didn't always do a good job of balancing the system because like no system can ever be truly like perfectly balanced. But I think they did a good job of like capturing the essence of what they wanted their system to be. You make major decisions every break point of levels, and that's going to direct what your character is doing. Also, not having that granular of a talent system, like you could have more things baked into your class. Like if you are X, we expect you to be doing Y. Here's your toolkit. Here are the buttons you press. Here are the stats you should care about, and like that sort of signposting baked into the class instead of like you could just not spec into the right things and just have a build that completely turbo dog shit is I think a good change. And then I think that they did a better job when they reintroduced like the more granular talent system when they redid it in Dragonflight, where there are more meaningful choices to make, which also leads to like an insane level of a bloat, of like attention bloat, which I don't think is necessarily good. But at least talent points feel impactful, and having two different trees kind of like tempers, you know, it kind of tempers things, and like it's easier to have more baked in, or it's easier to have more like class specific or like corner case things your class could maybe do, but isn't necessarily doing. More
I mean,
like
I don't know. I think the current talent system is trying to replicate what glyphs were meant to do when they were first implemented. In which you would have those big ticket like decisions, right? Like in MOP, you choose between, do you want this ability, that ability, or this ability? You could Blade Storm, you could do this or that. And it's like, wow, all three of these abilities are really fucking cool and really badass. I gotta choose one of them though. I think that's really cool. I think that kind of system is cool, but I don't think that it had to completely replace the current talent system of how do I want to specialize my character? Do I want to go for crit and try to stack crit and go for as much crit damage as possible? Do I want to go for armor pen, or oops, I hit the wrong button. Do I want to take this talent versus that talent? Like, I think Wrath made the talent system like really simple to understand. Do I want crit or do I want attack power? Do I want to play defensively or tank?
I don't think it's like intractable to understand. It's just that some choices are very boring, some choices are very very cut and dried, whether it's better or worse. There's very little like
I feel like
that comes from most talent trees.
I feel like there's value in that, like that vanilla, right? Like I feel like there's a lot of value that's being dismissed here when it comes to like, starfish position. Because like that's the default, I feel like there's a lot of people that actually enjoy that. And while I'm not saying that that's like it's the best, I'm just saying that there's value in it and that they could have done something else.
I'm not saying it's valueless. I am saying that I think it's a good system where you have, your signposts are more important than the granular changes, and I think it's good to have a system where you have more niche picks and kind of a change at will system that is in current retail, that allows for a different degree of skill expression.
Do you think that it would have been better if they would have just implemented both? Like, they kept the current talent system, created a new system that would buff your character in ways that would
In what era?
Huh?
In what era?
I mean, okay, let's just go with like Mists of Pandaria, right? The talent system in Mists of Pandaria, you have...
Mists of Pandaria is when they changed it to the every 15 levels you make a choice for your character.
Exactly. So they have that as the glyph system, right? Your glyphs are changed. You don't use the current glyph system.
No. Their glyphs exist in MOP.
Yeah. But I'm saying like, I'm pretty sure in MOP at that point, like they're mediocre at best. Whereas like
they become a lot less transformative, and also you add them to your character as like a permanent bonus, and you can kind of swap them at will.
yeah, but they're not as impactful as like Wrath, but um you can also have it as like a new fucking like archaeology, and like you get this archaeology rune glyph and it's a talent or something. I don't even know. You could just call it talents 2.0 and then come up with a different name for it later. Um, by creative control, because what we're discussing is design control versus creative control. But design control, we use the current talent system, talents 1.0. Then the new talent system would be what was implemented in MOP as Talents 2.0, and they would go right alongside each other. You would choose that big ticket choice, but you would also have your talent system that you can you can address like what stats do I want, and so you wouldn't have talents that go against each other, where you would have like something like an ability locked in your talent tree, like piercing howl or death wish or improve cleave. Like all the abilities would be in the second talent tree where you make that big decision, and then you would have um the talents that adjust your stats in the other talent tree. So you would more so you would have like a stat tree and then a talent tree that you would spec into.
I don't know if I agree with that. Like, even just on its face, like that sounds like a very monstrous system to engage with. And so, like, also the thing you have to consider is like the level of players that are playing the game at the time. Um, there's already a deep striation between your casuals and your hardcore players. Uh, Mythic rating is about to exist soon. Um, you still don't have
I
very
mean,
good
mythic raids
participation.
didn't even pop into existence until MOP, and
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm talking
like
about.
way
It,
after. That's way after the
no,
player base dropped.
that's what I'm talking about though. Is that currently you're hemorrhaging players. You have you don't have very good saturation of people rating, even though like you've done a lot of work to get people involved in rating and like point them towards like, hey, this is what you should be doing with your time. But even with all that, like you're still building out raid finder because people are not participating in your raids enough. You're still building out casual content because in MOP, like there's a lot of casual content because like that's just what the player base seems to be wanting.
One of the biggest
And so
issues with the raiding, I think, and the reason why the player base that was actively doing raids fell off is because of the necessity to build larger raids was completely removed. Them changing it to like, oh, I can do 10-man raids and receive the same loot as 25-man raids. I think that was the biggest blunder they had ever done in World of Warcraft.
no, absolutely disagree. Flex rating is so much better than static player raid.
Well, I'm
Just
not saying no. I'm not
tied to
saying
difficulty,
personally I don't
not to
like
player
that.
count.
I'm not saying personally I don't like that. Okay, I love flex rate. I love being able to just pull up with 10 people and not have to group 50 different morons together like we just did today. But in terms of like the overall player basis, like that Tarancito guy who has no business being in the raid, like you're going to have more people get carried and play the raid and actually experience the content if they're being carried and brought to the raids and experiencing the content, because the group needs more bodies to throw at the boss, right? Like we'll have our 16 guildies carry those 9 moron pugs to clear the content, and you'll have a bigger, larger player base experiencing the content because of it. And then who knows? Maybe they'll improve. Maybe they'll learn. Maybe that Tarancito guy in 6 months will be like an active guild member that everybody knows and loves and appreciates. But right now, at this moment, we're just like, oh, that guy's kind of a dickhead, right? But that's what I'm getting at, is like the way players grow is by actually experiencing the content. Whereas like in a 10-man group, you have more experienced players like us who would like question a player and see their veterancy and how good they are, and if they suck then we won't want to play with them. And so there's a lot of noobs that get filtered out, or filter themselves out because they just don't want to go through the struggle of being the guy that nobody wants in that group.
I don't understand what your point is.
Well, you said like the numbers are down, right?
Well, the numbers started declining after the peak in Kata. So, but I'm saying like what I'm not talking about what is happening in current WoW. Like we have all the numbers are opaque right now. We have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
As a vibe check, it feels like numbers are way down, but like I couldn't really say. But what I'm saying is that looking at the context of history at the time in which MOP is coming out.
Are you saying back then or currently, like classic MOP?
Back then.
Back then. Gotcha.
In 2009, when this shit's coming out, maybe 2010. Either way, like if you look at like the status and the watchwords and like all the things are happening as from like a corporate perspective for Blizzard, for data from a data perspective on your players, and what people are like constantly asking for, because people are constantly asking for something. People are always bitching about something, and you can't make everyone happy, so you have to pick one. You know who you're going to try and make appease the most. And that I think to streamline the game, they removed the talent system before, because like it was kind of a lot to interact with the old talent system, because if you're looking at a spreadsheet and you're saying, here, make 80 choices real quick, that's a daunting amount. If you're looking at at 3 rows of 5 or 5 rows of 3 talents and say, here, make 5 choices, it's a very different experience. And much more casual friendly if you're saying, we're taking care of what all your class can do. You get to make these decisions, and this is going to define what your class is specialized in. That's a more casual friendly system. And if you want to attract more players, you're going to have to attract more casuals, because there are not that many hardcore gamers that exist, just as a physical numbers game. So the people that are going to want to engage with like these Byzantine, laborious, labyrinthine systems, where it's like, all right, in kind of the way of like Path of Exile, right? Have you ever seen like the Path of Exile?
Yeah, I mean, I've avoided
Path.
I've avoided Path of Exile and then played it and realized like, wow, this is actually easy as fuck. Just like pick
It
something.
is easy as fuck. It is easy as fuck, but it is daunting to look at. And
well, the thing is the thing is when you start playing, you get so scared because you're like, oh, I'm gonna make a choice and I'm never gonna be able to reset, and it's gonna haunt me forever and ever, right? Like Diablo 2, kind of old school Diablo 2. And so it's like you're just like, I don't want to play a game like that where I'm gonna make
and that's
mistakes.
the point I'm making, is that from a design perspective, like the friction of like your first major hurdle is important. You lose a lot of player retention if there's any friction at the first major hurdle. So like so that's like something you have to think about it from a design perspective. If your goal is to just like attract as many eyeballs and players and more bodies,
I think making a complex system is not the bad thing, but making a complex system that does not actively reward the player for experimentation is what is most detrimental in that regard. Which is why Path of Exile feels daunting and scary until you actually play the game, and then you like play it and realize, hey, I can just reset this whenever the fuck I want, and it's not going to cost me anything or be a problem.
Kind of. It costs you scouring orbs, but like, yeah, it's not actually that daunting of a process to.
Yeah, but like, I mean, when I first started playing Path of Exile, I was like really spooked by it, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna cause some problem. And then I made a build, and then I reset my shit, and I was like, wow, that wasn't even that bad. Like, I just like decided to make a decision, stick with it, commit to it, and just go with it. And if I make mistakes, that's just part of the learning process, right?
And this is exactly what I'm talking about, is that you had to make an active choice to choose to overcome that hurdle. And for a lot of people, they don't make that choice, or they may not. Like, not to say that they won't, but like a lot of people see that like, I'm not even going to interact with that system. I'm out. And
yeah, I mean, I did the same exact shit for like 10 years before I played it. I understand like the daunting choice of like not wanting to even try it. I don't think World of Warcraft is like that. Like in the original thing, like 1% crit versus 1% block, you're gonna be like, oh, whatever. Like it's not that big of a deal.
No. The numbers are not what matters. None of that matters. It's like looking at a talent tree and piecing together what all those choices mean as a collective is a lot of data. There's a lot of points of data, and looking at like I said, looking at a spreadsheet and say, here, make 70 choices real quick. That is brain flood.
Well, that's not how it is. You're leveling up. You're leveling a new character, and you're gonna get one talent point every level, and you're gonna spend like hours on that same level. So you're only getting an important decision made every few hours, and then if you're trying
You're not,
to,
no.
That's the difference, I think.
That's the difference.
After your speed and leveling goes up, your benchmark changes. Like what matters changes. Every level matters in Classic. So
yeah,
you get a level and you feel that because you get your talent point. But in the other ones, you don't really feel your levels. You just kind of go along.
yeah. I mean, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
But
good.
Yeah, maybe that's
you're not making impactful decisions. You may be making important decisions, but you're very rarely making impactful decisions, except for when you get to something that's like, a class defining spell. You unlock Crusader Strike as a Ret Paladin, you're like, oh yeah, I can finally play the game. That's cool. Or something to that effect. Right? Versus if you're looking at having your kit built in, baked into your class, and then every 15 levels you're looking at making a major decision. It's like, all right, this movement ability, this defensive ability, this passive ability that's like always making my healing better. Like that's an interesting decision, and like in different circumstances you may want one or the other. And while there is a lesser capacity for experimentation is not devoid or gone from that system. But
I mean,
all I'm saying though is that if you want to make your game more casual friendly, if you reduce the friction to eject you out of the experience. And that, I'm sure, it was a major part of why they wanted to make that decision.
I think a more complex system is cooler though. Like as you delve deeper into the game, like
well, you think that, but not everyone thinks like you.
I mean, like okay, so hold up. To get to the highest level in the game, it takes quite a significant amount of time, does it not? Would you disagree that having a more complex system by the end of that journey is
none of
not
us here
better?
are playing at the highest level of the game. Just the point blank.
What do you mean?
Let's be very real. None of us are playing the highest level of this game.
I mean, I played it at all of the highest levels of the game.
Okay.
Like 100% parses and all that.
Okay, sure. The point being that even if you are the 1% chaser, obviously that's not everyone. That is 1% of the population, definitionally.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actively play at that level right now because
and if you as a player are seeking that kind of experience, the game is still offering you choices that are meaningful and impactful and that change, that can differentiate yourself from others. But for people who are playing in a more casual capacity, they can still play it and have fun. And I think like that's what they're trying to balance. And then I think that like that system kind of like wore thin after a while. As, more and more people have voiced like the reason that I stopped playing WoW is because like you dumb down the system, and the new heads of the company at the time, or the company like circa Dragonflight, like, all right, well, we're gonna try and move it back to an older, more granular system, but incorporate a more progressive idea about how that can be done. Maybe just don't have like raw stats. Maybe you don't have just a cavalcade of talent points. Maybe make it so like there's two different vectors by which you are improving your character, because you have your class talent tree and your spec talent tree. And then now you have also a hero talent tree and also a apex talent tree, but that's getting into War Within and Midnight respectively. But they're all working on under the same auspice of people want their characters to be more powerful. It's why they've had to do item squishes and stat squishes for so often, because the whole gameplay loop is that your character becomes more powerful and then you're able to accomplish more things.
I mean, I feel like they
And
had the perfect gameplay loop that they abandoned in Wrath. Like, I was just leveling with Tanky going on Onyxia. I had full tier 2 Bis classic tune with like all of the gear from Blackrock Depths. I think not Blackrock Depths, Nefarian's dungeon in classic with Thunder Fury from Molten Core and everything you can like think of that would be good on a warrior.
yeah, you're tier 2.
And so I'm like pulling up to like Outland content. I'm stomping the shit out of Outland content. All of my gear is like bis through Outland content. There was no upgrades even in Outland. Even the Outland Nagrand Arena quest was like the axe was inferior to the Grand Marshal Claymore for rank 14. So I go and I clear all of that, and then I go into fucking Northrend, and my rank 14 gear is competing with Northrend greens, even though it's like 70 item levels lower. And I think that's how an expansion should be, though, is it should not completely nullify and negate all of your work done from the previous expansion, where you had some of the best gear possible, and it just
I agree with
renders
that.
it all
Like
useless.
I feel like they definitely misstepped in like obviating all of the old school gear too fast. But I also get it from their standpoint of like you want your new expansion to have the gear that people want to get. So yeah, things have to be new and shiny, right?
Yeah, but like how new and shiny does something need to be? Like why would I be super excited to replace Shadowmourne that I just spent the last 3 months getting with this dumbass green item that I just got off of the boat in uh Volsjath or whatever, the underwater zone. The first green out
Volshrub.
like yeah, the first green quest item from an NPC in the new expansion, right? Like I want to feel
Right.
badass. I want to
But
kill some NPCs for the first few levels before I like finally replace my legendary.
so and then that's like that's a different question, because like one, should legendaries even exist? If they do exist, should they be more accessible? That's an interesting question you can have, and like I don't think they have a very solid answer for that, because like they've tried it a few different ways and people are always mad for some reason or another. So it is what it is. I think that WoW's major misstep is having like a very deeply vertically progressive system and almost no horizontal progression. Because like all progression in this game is vertical. Like you make your stats better, the numbers get bigger, you can accomplish more things. There's very little horizontal where there's like stuff that's accessible to you at that basically any level, but are progressing your character in ways that are not just make number bigger. Whether it being like the most horizontal progression that exists now is like transmog, but that's not really, there's no scale by which you progress transmog. You progress transmog in whatever way makes your transmog desires happy.
I did like MLP because like rogues finally got a class heal, for instance. Like I could finally heal myself a little bit on purpose, and that felt good. Like it divvied you a bit.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think that like the cross pollination of abilities across classes, making it less hostile to some classes, was a good change. And for some people, that's like making the game more casual. But I think like it's a
I mean,
positive
some people
change.
just think it's like ruining class identity. Like they're like
But I don't think class identity isn't set in stone.
In League of Legends, like let's take for example, in League of Legends, sustain is not given to every single character in the game. Not every single character can just heal themselves to full health, like
But
willy nilly.
every character could buy a blood drinker, for example, or
They
or a
could buy
heroic.
lifesteal, sure, and then like how
Yeah,
effectively
but
can they
every
utilize
character,
that?
but how effectively they can utilize it is an important consideration. Yes, but like even though like there's the base class identity that exists with League of Legends, you have very transformative gearing choices in League of Legends, for example.
I mean, like items and whatnot, sure, but like those items don't synchronize with the kits. They have AP ratios, they have AD ratios, that like, and
and
then
that's
they
a whole
also have
layer,
base stats
and
and
that's a whole
items.
layer of and that's a whole layer of game knowledge that you have to build into like playing League of Legends. But from just a surface or a surface engagement with League of Legends, if you look at your kit and they're like, I do not have a sustain, I need to get sustain, you can do that, even if it's suboptimal.
But you can't do that though, because like you said, it might be suboptimal, but it might just be like completely,
It might be a complete waste. Like if
like
you
it's
buy
troll.
if
Like you'll
you're
be called a troll and you'll be inting, because even if you
yeah
get that sustain, like you do no damage and you're sustaining for nothing. You're worthless at that point.
right,
The idea
but
is like
those are the layers.
the idea that I'm getting at is like certain characters are meant to have certain identities. Like you take for instance, Nautilus, right? This is a towering submarine fucker that's gonna be annoying as shit, CCing you for 24 hours. He's gonna hit you 6 times. You're not gonna move. He's gonna pull you in, slow
Okay,
you, all this shit,
but
right? That's a tank.
yeah, but hold on. What I'm trying to say though is that class identity is not immutable and not set in stone. Class identity is part what the design of the kit and the character was. Class identity is part what you impart on the character.
Well, that's the argument that's being made, and why a lot of people, in my opinion, quit the game is because the change in class identity. While you can say that like certain things don't need to be part of a class, like shamans don't need bloodlust, mages can have it. Hunters don't need to be the primary instant attack range class. Um, Mages don't need to be the highest DPS class. Rogues don't need to be the primary DPS class. Blah 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 blah. Right? You can argue all this, but um, the way it takes away from those classes is like this is who they are, right? This is what they bring to the raid. So unless you're specifically replacing the fact that shamans are the bloodlusters, or paladins are the tank healers, right? Unless you're replacing that factor with significant other class defining vectors, then you're going to be left with a much weaker class system, where it's take the player, not the class, but then who gives a fuck about the class that you're playing? You play whatever you want and play what's meta
Sure.
and what's doing the highest damage and the highest heals, because that class is just superior currently, until they adjust the numbers and you play what's meta next. So you hop from a warrior to a holy paladin to this, and nobody really cares what they're playing, because at the end of the day, you're all about the numbers, not about the class identity. Even if somebody like synchronizes, like, yes, I am a paladin, I am a big full plate male warrior, I want big testosterone, rage, fury, like your resource doesn't even matter at that point, because your class identity is the same exact thing as a paladin or a warrior or whatever. Like you all have the same abilities.
It doesn't have to be essentialized, is what I'm saying. Is that your class identity is, there are plenty of people that play the game in a competitive sense and just chase the numbers. There are a lot of people that play the game for a more role-playing based experience, or because they like to play the character, they like to feel the character, regardless of whether it's meta, regardless of whether it's good,
Yeah.
even regardless of whether it's optimized. Like they want the experience that they want to play, and that's fine. That people are allowed to make that choice instead of it having dictated from Blizzard. This is what this class is, and you will play it this way, the only acceptable way.
I mean, like some changes that I did like is, for the first change I don't like. I don't like mages having bloodlust. The change that I did like is I liked having drums that provided a weaker bloodlust of 20%. So you don't need to have a shaman, but you really, really want that shaman. And if you don't have that shaman, your damage is going to be a little bit lower than, if you don't, right? So you do want to bring that class.
Why do you disagree with more classes than shaman having access to the bloodlust effect?
Okay,
Bloodlust is
well,
very
we don't even need to
powerful.
talk about bloodlust in this sense. Let's talk about the demo crit buff with mages having it on Scorch. Now you give that to a hunter and a boomy, right? So boomkins specifically have a lot of value. They give the 5% crit
They
buff.
have a lot of passive value. Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of their class identity, actually.
Yeah, exactly. But not just boomkins, you have elemental shamans. If elemental shamans in Wrath did top tier DPS, like if they were doing the same damage as a mage, then you would take an elemental shaman over like every other class. You wouldn't need a demo lock because your shaman would provide the spell power. You wouldn't need a boomkin because your shaman provides 5% crit. You wouldn't really need a paladin to spec in at a 3% crit because the shaman does that too. Like shamans do pretty much everything in how much they provide in utility, but that they make up for that with the extreme lack of damage. Like they're so bad in terms of damage as elemental.
Well, they don't make up for it. Just the nature of how their kit scales, and like that's just a function of the math not working in their favor. Because they have worse coefficients than mages, they have less instant cast abilities. They have less. They have a more contingent rotation, whereas all mages are the same thing. They are filler until proc and then use proc. In Wrath of the Lich King.
Fireball, pyroblast, fireball, pyroblast.
There's slightly more nuance to it than that, but that's all mages.
I need to
every
move.
mage
Let me use
is
living
pressing
bomb.
that.
And then pyroblast as I'm moving.
But like it was definitely through data analysis and through like player feedback, identified that maybe class identity should be more than just one or two buttons. Two, maybe key roles can be filled by 2 or 3 different classes.
I want to say that I don't like the rogue healing themselves change. Same with warriors healing themselves for 90% of their health bar instantly, no problem. I don't think warriors should be able to heal themselves to full health so easily using victory rush to heal themselves for 20% max health every single time they use it, and they can use it on repeat like it hundreds of times in combat. And then that even changed further expansions where they can continuously heal without a problem. I think that everybody having access to healing hurt the game.
I think that gatekeeping of healing is bad design, and I think that punishing classes that can heal or exist in a hybrid capacity is also bad design. Hampering damage output for a class because they have the capacity to heal is just pointing them to be like, hey, you are only a healer, which is basically saying you are a third of a class.
I don't agree with that. I believe the talent system specifically made up for that in large ways in Wrath, where a shadow priest can definitely pump damage.
No, it didn't. In that one, they made large changes to the talent trees to make these classes that were completely unplayable in Classic, and
there was no class that was unplayable. There were only specs that were unplayable.
I'm sorry, that's what I mean. Specs of classes that were completely unplayable in vanilla, and then specs of classes that were effectively unplayable in TBC. In Wrath, they've done a better job of making classes. There's only a few truly frowned upon, unplayable-ish specs, but going forward, they've done more balancing to be like, all right, classes should have all classes should be some degree of competitive, and like we have the data to determine what's going wrong. But like even with all of those changes, like there's still specs of classes that are borderline unplayable in PvE content right now, right? Like you show up to a frost mage, you're getting laughed the fuck out. You show up as a sub rogue, you're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Go change to a real spec. You show up
Destro,
as-
anyone?
Yeah, you show up as a Destrolock, people are like, this guy's stupid or what? And it's a combination of effects in that like their damage is not performing to special to expectation. The buffs that they provide are not unique or not unique enough that like it's like, well, we can tolerate whatever the fuck this bozo's up to because we absolutely need X, Y, or Z buff, because most of the buffs are shared across multiple classes.
Yeah.
Most of like the passive buffs, and then like you have your specific class based like your blessings and etc. But like that design is very pigeonholy, and if you're